expecting that they score! They believe.
You're watching Samuel B12.
All right. Ground ball. Vladdy. Over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samuel B. Experience.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samuel B12 Experience.
Howdy ho, what do you know? Baseball season is back. Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. Blue Jays baseball is on tap as spring training is here. I cannot believe it. It feels like last week we were together watching a crazy World Series, and here we are getting it going yet again with the Blue Jays and the Phillies to start it all off. And we got lots to talk about, lots to go over. So welcome in. Hey there, Lala's Place. Welcome into your son as well. Hey there, Bush. How's it going? Makes me so happy too. Very, very happy. Hey there, Mega. What's going on? JC, what's up? Philly should win today. Yeah, right now, it doesn't matter who wins, who loses. Let's just hope everybody's in good shape and looking to put on a show today. Pitchers are released. We're going to go over that in just a second. Hey, MC, it's time for baseball. Brendan, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. David, how's it going? Zachary, what's up? Welcome in. Kevin, we talking about some baseball. So let's get into it. Starting for the Phillies today, Bryse Wilson, going to be on the mound, 6'2", 255 pounds. He went 0 for 2 last season with a 6.65 ERA. On the mound for the Blue Jays, number 56, Eric Lauer, going to get the start. All 6'3", 209 pounds of EL gonna be on the mound. He went 9-2 last year with a 3.18 ERA in the regular season, and we are very excited for Eric Lauer to be here. Of course, the Blue Jays, some changes in the offseason, but we'll get to those a little bit later. It looks like a beautiful day in Dunedin, Florida. The sun is shining. Everything's great. Much better than here in Toronto. It is very gray, still a little bit of rain, and I tell you, the reason why today makes me so happy that we have baseball here as well, with all the melting of snow, our basement flooded yesterday. So that was fun, but at least we get to be here today and do some baseball. Should be good. It should be very, very good. I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. Not really that long when you think about it, but it's going to be fun. Hey, Skittles, welcome in. This should be a good one tonight. Let's get into it. You know, these Blue Jays, this roster, again, we're not expecting much to come from today, right? We're not expecting much, but it's going to be a good one. Here are your starters, the starting lineups. That's right, Bush. It was flooded. Hey, Zeep, how's it going? Go Mariners. Go Mariners. Hey, will the Mariners have a better year? Will they get further this year? Well, have to wait and see. So let's jump in. Ernie Clement is going to lead things off today. He's in at second base. Andreas Jimenez is in at shortstop. He's hitting second. Vladimir Guerrero hitting third at first. Alejandro Kirk hitting fourth. He's catching today. Addison Barger, my man, in right field, batting fifth. We got the newcomer, Kazuma Okamoto. He's going to be in here tonight. Kazuma going to look to light it up. Whoops. Hey, let's go back to there. I lost that spot. Kazuma, he's going to be sixth. He's in at third base. Dalton Varsho DHing today, hitting seventh. Davis Schneider in left field, batting eighth. And Nathan Lucas in center field. So those are the starters for the Blue Jays. Over on the flip side for the Phillies, if we can bring this up, we got Crawford leading it off, followed by Garcia, Sosa, Kemp, De La Cruz, Martian, Moore, Carrero, and Anthony. Going to be the lineup for the Phillies today. So it should be a good day. It is sunny. It is good. Jeff's got the popcorn ready to go. And we got lots of streams coming up this weekend, by the way. Blue Jays today, gold medal game tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Hey there, Bacon, ready to watch. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we will be live. Canada, United States, gold medal game. It is going to be phenomenal. Then we got Blue Jays baseball tomorrow afternoon as well. So baseball kicking off. We couldn't miss it. First Jays game. Let's do it. Hey there, Rick. How's it going? Also, by the way, over my shoulder, we'll be keeping an eye as the Canadian men going for the gold in curling. So the Canadian men going for gold in curling. Canada picking up some medals today, a bronze in the women's curling earlier. So we'll, of course, keep track of how that is going. Hey, all right. How's it going? 6 a.m. your time. Oh, it's so early. And by the way, in Ontario, they have approved service tomorrow morning. So if anyone is going out to an establishment to watch the gold medal game, it has been approved, and it's up to the bar, pub, restaurant locations to make the final decision. But service of alcohol will be available tomorrow morning for breakfast, which is crazy. Hey, Gumdrop, how's it going? I'm excited to see John Schneider. He's not the Schneider I'm excited to see. I want to see what Davis Schneider is going to have and how he is going to rock and roll today. And of course, what Kazuma is going to bring. I'm very excited him. I haven't decided if I want to keep calling him Kazuma or Akamoto. So we'll have to decide what flies off the tongue a little easier. I hope Mars upset Vanderbilt today. Ooh, it's going to be a big one, JC. Big one. Lots of big games going all around. Terry, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Tom, hello there. Drinking at 8 a.m. on a Sunday is insane. It absolutely is insane. But hey, how often do you get a gold medal matchup between Canada and the United States in men's hockey? Women hockey was crazy. It was awesome. Good show. And congrats to the Americans on a hard fought battle there, coming back and winning it in OT. Now we'll see what the men can do. However, we're going to shift from the ice to the turf. Or I guess it's grass. I don't know what it is. It's grass here in Florida on the field. It's a packed house here in Dunedin at TD Ballpark. Looks like a pretty nice field. Not a cloud in the sky as the umpires having a little get together on the mound or on the home plate before this one gets going. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Welcome in. Rob, you know, I'd love to do some more Marley games, and we've been looking into it. There's some complications with the Marley games. They're not readily available unless you go through a separate streaming service, and that service is quite expensive, which is why we haven't really been picked up some more Marley games. But we're trying to see if there's ways we can make it a little bit more economical, so to speak. Hey, Razor, how's it going? Holy smokes, we're back already. Absolutely. Tommy, what's going on? Go Phillies. There it is. The manager's out shaking hands. They're coming, the Phillies, with the nice red ball cap on. The Blue Jays with the spring training hats, quite nice as well. So love what we're seeing. Oh my goodness. Is our internet going to give us issues already? Now, I should forewarn as we are getting going. I don't know if anybody out here is in my area, but we've had tons of power outages over the last several days. With all the melting snow, the salt is getting up in a lot of the transformers, and our power's been going, the internet's been going. So if all of a sudden we freeze, we pop off because of internet issue or a power issue, we'll see if we can tether to the cell phone and get it back up. But it has been quite crazy lately here. All right, Blue Jays coming on the mound. We're getting ready to kick spring training into high gear. Blue Jays, Phillies, let's go. Lauer on the mound. What is he going to have here early? Hey, Jacob, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Same in Kingston, Ontario. First of all, David, I love Kingston. Kingston is awesome. But yeah, power outages are nuts. And we get it, right? With all the salt and it's melting, it gets in the transformers. At night, it's crazy because you can see the flashes in the sky where the transformers are exploding. But Yeah, it sucks when the power goes. Buying Marley seasons is cheaper. You know what, Tom, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. It's funny. We actually had that conversation like a week or so ago about Marley season tickets and what it would cost. Hey, Chris, you are amazing, fantastic, one of the kind and greatest. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate those kind words so very, very much. Predicting a good season for Lauer. Razor, I would love to see it. Would love to see it. You got 2 here. Smash that like. That's right, Rick. As you are coming in, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button for us. And of course, if you're not already subbed up, hit that subscribe. So pretty much a regular starting lineup for the Blue Jays today. We're very excited to see Akamoto, what he's going to do. For me, it's Ernie Clement. I want to see Ernie Clement. He was my guy last year. A little bit of a man crush, not going to lie, on Ernie Clement. Really, really enjoyed his style of baseball. Such a cool dude, nice guy. Want to see how he's going to kick it off. Now the thing to remember, it is day 1. It is game 1 of spring training. So it really doesn't matter what happens. But we're just going to hope we have a good showing and we get the bats going, and really we just want to have a good all-around performance. This in no means, no way, shape, or form is going to have any indication on what this franchise is going to be like. I'll throw it out. And here we go. First pitch, about to get this game underway. Of course, what you're going to see is slightly ahead of what I see. They lay the bunt and pull it back, and that's strike 1 called. Eric Lauer putting it in. Nice movement there as it's just coming across. So real good action. And let's see, get this other widget up here, because, you know, sometimes the widgets are a little slow. Second pitch in there, call strike 2. Lauer, nice job. Nice job. Let's get a little refresh here. Oh, okay. So we're just going to get the little calls up. They're not putting the field up. All right. They're not putting the field up. Okay. Maybe that's just a regular season thing. This one coming in, going to be foul back. Good poke here by Crawford. Nice movement. Who are you most excited for this season? In terms of individual players, I mean, I would love to see Vladdy get back on track, get some big home runs. We know he struggled last year in terms of the long ball. Would love to see Vladdy really get back there. That's a ball, 1 and 2. Bye, have fun. But I think this season, it's some of these young guys, again, like Ernie Clement, Davis Schneider. I want to see how they're going to pop off. Here's the 1-2. This is hit hard down the right side. This to the wall. And foul. Wow, Crawford going deep, but just foul. He nearly hit it out of the park. Lauer just putting it right over the middle of the plate, and that one is driven way deep. All right, so for those of you wanting to know where you can watch along as we're streaming here in the Toronto area, this is on Sportsnet. So Sportsnet Ontario, or no, Sportsnet East. No, Ontario. Sportsnet Ontario is what we have it on. Here's the 1-2. Lauer, nope. Gonna shake it off. Kirky gonna walk up to the mound. They're gonna get this one going. Yes, Rob, we will be doing tomorrow's game, both games tomorrow. Gold medal game tomorrow morning and Blue Jays tomorrow afternoon. It is 1:05 game time tomorrow as well. And it looks like all throughout the week, the Blue Jays are playing at 1:05. So we won't be able to stream during the work week because we'll be working, but yeah, they will be on as well. Hey, Ryan. Barger making progress over last season. Him and Okamoto are the 2 keys to the success. Yeah, very, very excited. And I'm not so sure about Scherzer. Here's the 1-2 hit into center field. This one going deep to the wall again. It's off the wall. Going to be picked up and thrown back in. A stand-up double here for Crawford to get things started. So yeah, I'm excited. Barger had a big bat last year. He did cool off towards the end. Would love to see him keep the consistency going. That is going to be huge. Baseball Bros, what's going on? Phillies are a better squad, he says. We'll see. We'll see once the regular season gets going again. Put no stock into what is going on here today. It's just spring training. This one is going to be up high. 1-0 there. Adolis Garcia, 135 games with Texas last year, had a 227 average. I think Scherzer wants to get into coaching. Yeah, I mean, listen, Scherzer at times was clutch last year. Scherzer at times was very, very, very solid. But, you know, it just, he was kind of hitting that age where made you nervous, right? I don't know if he could come and give a full out performance the way we need it. Rick, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Greek, what's going on? Welcome in. This is the actual game. Yes, indeed. What's your thoughts on the Reds coming into this season? My hot takes, I think we have the best pitching. So, you know, it's funny. A lot of teams, and not just the Reds, a lot of teams have had a couple acquisitions. They've made a couple of changes. Obviously, you hear about all the big ones. This one inside. 3 balls and a strike now here to Garcia. And my concern when you make a lot of the changes is the chemistry. Now, obviously, baseball is so different than like a hockey or a soccer. This one coming in, swing and a miss, strike 2. 3-2, nobody out. But chemistry is so important, and you got to be able to gel, and you got to be able to jive. If you're coming into a locker room and you're not getting along with guys, and you're kind of the lone wolf, whether you're a pitcher, a batter, it doesn't matter. It's going to impact the team performance. So I reserve judgment to wait until kind of the first 15, 16, games or so. Fly ball, Barger underneath it, going to make the catch, going to throw this one in quickly, hold the runner at second base. So, I mean, there's a lot of teams that I think are improved, but until we get into it for real and we get a chance to see how the chemistry is forming, I will reserve judgment. ×2, top 10 over in Seattle, ×3, top 20. I'm excited for March 26th, opening day of the regular season, Giants versus Yankees. It's going to be really, really good. So still Crawford on second. Here's Lauer, delivers. This is going to be foul back. Can I fix the game? In terms of what way? Hey, Morgan, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us here today. Lauer taking a look. Sosa up for the first time here today. This is going to be up high, 1-1, going to even the count up. You can see how high that pitch was. I mean, that really got up, sailed away from him. It's going to be easier to see the ball because it's really hard to track it at times in the sky. So they're showing a pan kind of shot from up high. It is a gorgeous day there. And this one is skied up, center field underneath it. The catch is made, going to relay this one in again. Going to hold Crawford at second base. And that's 2 down. Going to bring the left fielder, Kemp, up to the dish now here. So good job. Some good bats here from Philadelphia. Some long balls here early. Lauer going to settle in. Now Kemp, for the 62 games last season, averaged 234. 2 outs here for Lauer. This one comes in, going to be outside. Now, the biggest change in baseball for this season is they're going back with the automated pitch now. So, yes, the umpire is still in here, but you can challenge. You can challenge by tapping your helmet. And Tom, thank you for the heart. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And there are rules around challenges. Is there a way you can put the strike ball ratio on display? I don't. I'll have to see if I can find a widget there that shows it. Are you talking per batter or just overall, Ryan? Like overall? I'll see if I can dig that up. Yeah, the count for the individual guys at the bottom. If you're talking overall balls and strikes, that might be a little different. There's in there for a strike. 2-2, gonna even it up. I don't know if there's a consistent place I can pull it from. Triton coming in, Toronto. Who are they? Triton with the super chat. Thank you, Triton. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Here's the 2-2. In there, strike 3 call. And Lauer gonna get him. Gonna get him. Swing and a miss. Nice job. Blue Jays give up a hit. Coming up, bottom of the first inning, Ernie Clement, Andreas Jimenez, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nice job there, Eric Lauer. So Eric Lauer, I can't, you know what I can, is there a way I can throw this on the screen somewhere? Eric Lauer here early. Throwing, is that accurate? I'll have to, let me watch this as it goes and see if this is an actual accurate count, because that seems like a lot of pitches. So I will check that. Just me, Cheryl, how's it going? Just spring training just kicking off today. Love some spring training baseball, and almost more than the baseball, I just love seeing the sun shining, because that is something we are missing here in Toronto. But a good start. Lauer throwing the ball hard. But I got to tell you, Crawford, man, Crawford for a leadoff guy, he tattooed those. Almost a home run, but just couldn't do it. All right, we'll wait for that to go away before we bring it back up. I forgot we had a game today. Let's go Jays. Yes, Puck. Let's go Jays. Mash, that's who I'm waiting to see. Masahiro, I'm waiting to see. Kuzmano, I'm waiting big time. I'm very, very excited. Start growing out the mustache. There you go. Start growing out the stash. So Bryse Wilson on the mound. Wilson is going to come up. What is Wilson going to bring? All right, set to go. Thank you for hitting those likes. Thank you for hitting those subscribes, by the way. Welcome in, whichever platform you are watching on. Here we go. Ernie Clement, my guy. First pitch down low in the dirt, real low. Now, what you are going to see, of course, over on the tracker is a little bit ahead. This is very near real time versus our call is to the actual broadcast, so it's a little bit delayed. Hey, Olivia, how's it going? Welcome in. Swing and a miss. Strike one brings it to 1-1 for a Davis Schneider start. Davis Schneider, he must have a lot to prove this year. Must have a lot to prove. We want to see Davis Schneider have a big year today. This one coming in, going to be fouled back. Everybody ducking behind home plate. Love that. It's so funny to see. So Ernie, we love Ernie. Ernie is just such a good player, great attitude, hard worker, embodies everything that we should see from a ball player. And this is going to be poked up the middle and a single for Ernie. There we go. Ernie going to get the start. Quick single up the middle. Nice one. All right, so I guess it was accurate. Ernie Clement or Brett Lauer, excuse me, in his first inning, threw 20 pitches, 13 of them were for strikes. Here's a pitch to Jimenez now, going to take that one in for a strike. Jimenez struggled last season. He had some monster games where he came through clutch, but Jimenez really did not have the type of at-bats we expected consistently again. Not a guy you expected to drive the ball deep. He's going to hit this one right to second, over for one, to first in time for two, and a double play. Thank you, Perry, for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the channel. Chelsea East Coasters tomorrow, 5:10. Yeah, West Coast for the gold medal game tomorrow is going to suck. But we will be here. We'll be live, 8 o'clock. We will be live for the gold medal game, Canada and U.S. tomorrow. Kevin, no, I'm still upset with Mitch Marner. I can forgive him a little bit, but still a little upset with him. So here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nobody on now, 2 outs. Vladdy taking the first pitch in there for a ball. You know, Vladdy walks a lot last year. Vladdy got on base a lot last year, but what Vladdy didn't do is hit the same number of home runs that we've come accustomed to for Big Bad Vlad. So we want to see him get back into that. We want to see him drive that long ball again. But I'll tell you, when he gets into those little bit of a cold streaks, I don't mind the singles that Vlad put up. Single after single after single. If he's getting on base and advancing the runners, that is okay. Mega curling, well, it's a commercial now. Curling should be on. So ball confirmed. They challenged that one early, and the ball is confirmed. It is not a strike. It is a ball. So 2-0. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Vladdy hits this one. Fouls that one back. It's going to go to 2-1 now. We love Mitch right now. Thank you, Olivia, for hitting that follow. Definitely not love for Mitch, but I will, you know, I'm okay. He's doing his part. It was a great goal he scored. But it's very different playing 3-on-3 than it is playing 5-on-5 in the playoffs. Just saying. This pitch can be low and outside. Goes to 3-1 now on Vladdy. So Wilson trying to keep it away from Big V. I put a future bet for Mariners versus Phillies in the pennant. Yeah, now's the time. If you start getting the good feels about a certain teams, and Vladdy is going to walk here, ball 4. So Vladdy goes to first. If you start getting some good feels about these teams, putting those bets in early certainly stands up for good returns later on down the line if you get it right. Hey, Diamond, what's going on? Blue Jays is back. Let's go, Blue Jays. Absolutely. Now, of course, we're just bringing you our spring training presentation here today. We'll look to do a few different things this year during the regular season. Spice things up just a little bit. Why we got rid of Marner after last season was the Leafs manager made a mistake. So, Jeff, again, it wasn't that the Leafs got rid of Marner. Marner walked out on the Leafs. This one in there for a strike. 1-1 here on Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, man, was he clutch in the fall last year for the Blue Jays. He was real clutch. Blue Jays last year had one of the best summers in the majors. Looking to do it again, and they're going to need to. Kirky, another one of these players that likes to have a good time. Him and Vladdy together, especially during the All-Star weekend last year, was hysterical. Jordan, do they beat the Phillies here? You know, it's spring training, and the Kirky going to single this one, so we're going to get 2 on. I believe they should. I think they have a superior lineup, in my opinion. But it's spring training and anything can happen. Hey, Birdman, what's going on? Let's go Blue Jays. It's baseball, not hockey. Let's play ball. Let's play. Okay, then maybe the Leafs will come back and get some WinStar Wednesday night. I hope so, Jeff. I hope so. Would like to see it coming in. Would like to see it coming in. You guys stalking his ex. Kirby Puckett, Rick. Kirby Puckett was so good. So here's Addison Barger swinging at this first one. That's going to go up in a left field. It's going to be caught. And there is an out. So that's it for the Blue Jays. They got 2 on, but couldn't do much more. End of the first. Let's go to number 2 for De La Cruz, Marson, and Moore coming up here for the Phillies. And we'll have to see how long they're going to put the pitchers in for, right? How long are they going to let them go? So in baseball, it's play ball. In hockey, it's let's play puck. There you go. Leafs will make the playoffs 10 straight season. So Birdman, I was fairly confident. That they were going to go. They were going to get in there. Now I'm starting to wonder. They're going to have a pretty big second half here, but not even that they have to start winning games. We need Boston and some of those teams in Montreal to start losing some games, right? That's the hard part is you can start winning. And here we go. Pitching change already. Eric Lauer pitches his 1 inning. He's out. Tyler Rogers is going to come in for inning number 2. So Tyler Rogers is coming in here for the Blue Jays. And that's what we're going to see a lot of. And that's why wins and losses don't really matter here in spring training, because there's going to be a lot of roster changes, a lot of changes around the diamond as we go through. So we're going to get a chance to see Ty Rogers here early. Now, Ty is 6'3", 180 pounds. He was drafted by the San Francisco Giants back in 2013. And last year, he went 6-4 with a 1.98 ERA. So not too shabby. He did play for 2 teams last year, split between San Fran and the New York Mets. So Ty Rogers going to get a chance to show some stuff here early. One of the offseason additions that were brought in, along with Jesus Sanchez and others. Let's go. All right, Kevin, we'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. So Rogers, with that 1.98 ERA, only a 5.6 strikeout per 9-inning average. We'll see what kind of stuff he has. Coming to the way from San Fran to the Mets to Toronto. He's going to be facing the DH De La Cruz. Sidearm action, fouled off. So when he comes through, he comes way down with that sidearm. Way down. And for those that aren't familiar with that sidearm action, it is very different because he comes low when the ball actually comes up at you versus an overhand that comes down at you. This is going to be fouled off again. 0-2. Skittles, it's Jesus. Only 77 innings. Yeah, he only came in and he didn't throw a ton. Yeah, if you get Savage starting and then have Rogers come in relief, my goodness, that is a crazy 1-2 punch combination. So catcher is challenging. Call was a ball. Let's see what the challenge is going to be. And it will stay as a ball. Just miss. So missed by about an inch. So remains a ball, 1-2. And we'll see a lot of challenges here in the spring training. This is going to be hit up the middle off of Rogers' leg over to third. And it's through Okamoto's hands. And that's going to be, they going to rule that an error? We'll have to wait and see. Or if it's going to be a hit. Right now, it's a hit. Schneider going to pop up and just make sure Rogers is okay as he took that ball off the leg. So you'd hate to see somebody get hurt here early. Hey, Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. Rogers is going to be massive coming in after Gosme is Savage, highest release point to the lowest. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. It is going to be wild. It is going to be absolutely wild. And seeing the replay here, it looks like he actually got a piece of his glove on it before it hit his leg. So he's okay. Nobody outs. It is going to be in there as a base hit. So Michon is going to come up here. Phillies have one on. His whip is awesome, 94. He must be used as a closer. Yeah, he definitely comes in. He'll be I don't know if he'll be a closer, but come in as that setup guy. Hey, Diamond, what's going on? Yeah, no injuries. You hate to see injuries here early. You know, usually you get those elbow injuries and the hamstring injuries. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. What is your favorite player in the major? Oh, in the majors as a whole. Wow, that's. I'll be honest. I don't know if I have one favorite player overall right now. I mean, I have some guys that I like, but there's not one guy where I'm dead set. Like Vladimir Guerrero is my guy. He's the best. You know, he's good. But I usually like some of the young guys. I like cheering for the underdog guys, the guys we don't see a ton of. And I think that's why I really became fans of guys like Barger and Ernie Clement is, you know, they almost quit. They almost walked away. But they came alive and they proved themselves. Yeah, I don't mind the NBA. Again, not a diehard. I'm a Raptors guy, obviously being from Toronto. I'm a Raptors guy. Raptors are impressive this year. Hopefully they'll make some noise in the playoffs. Would be very exciting. So 1-2 count. Rogers on Marchand. This one is going to be popped over to third. Okamoto picking it up to first in time. Vladdy turning Doesn't throw it over. Kazuma with a nice toss over to Vladdy. Good play there. In that, I'm curious to see how he's going to turn around. You know, he came across, he pinched in, good little run and a good toss, accurate over to Vlad. Didn't have to force Vlad to stretch or reach down in the dirt for that one. My guy to watch this year is a healthy Chris Sale. All right, JC, we'll keep that in mind. Hey, Aristides, what's going on? This is going to be outside. So runner to second base, 1 out. Hard to think baseball is this early. I know, it's absolutely crazy. Stephen Kwan is your favorite player, and Ernie. Gotta love Ernie. Favorite J is Captain Kirk. Kirky is just so good. Hopefully he can continue to do it. And for the Blue Jays to be successful this year, they're going to need a lot of that clutch play that we saw from them over the last year. A lot of guys had pretty much career years. Going to be outside 2-1 now. So that is something the Blue Jays are going to have to look to do again. They are going to need to come in and be absolutely solid. Rogers checking the runner, delivers this one. It's going to be popped up sky high. Vladdy is going back. He's got a beat. He's waved off. Ernie going to make that catch. 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button for us. If you're not already subbed up to the channel, hit that subscribe as well. Tomorrow morning, gold medal game. I am very excited for that one. And then, of course, some afternoon Blue Jays baseball. Get a little back-to-back games here on the weekend, because that's what it's all about. NHL will pick up in just a little while following the closeout of the Olympics. We'll see if our Maple Leafs can get back in the winning column. Like to see Schneider have a breakout of the bench. Be good. Did Clement keep up his good stuff from the postseason? We hope so. He let off the game with a single here today, but would love to see Ernie just continue to improve. I wish I could live closer to Ontario just to meet the Jays. This went in. It's going to be put in the field. Over to short. Scooped up. Jimenez to first in time. And that's going to do it. Blue Jays get out of it. Not that they were in a jam by any means, but they get out of it. Coming up, it's going to be Kazuma. I'm always going to mess up that one. Kazuma Okamoto going to lead off the inning, followed by Varsho and Davis Schneider. So they're going to be able to get things going. And I'm excited for that. I am very excited. All right, I got to do one little quick thing here. Let's see. It is under here. Got to make one adjustment. Boom. We're going to drop this here. We're going to cover this up here. There we go. Perfect. So we will just have to remember to adjust that. So good start here. Good little start. Couple of hits, some decent pitching. Rogers looked okay. If we take a look, Rogers threw 17 pitches, 12 of them for strikes. So that's pretty good. Lauer threw 20 pitches, 13 of them were strikes. And Wilson so far has thrown 16 pitches, 9 of them being strikes. So Kazuma in Japan, he's hit a lot of home runs. 69 games last year. He had 15 home runs. So we're going to see, can he keep the bat powered up? Can he keep the bat driving this season? And that is one of the big reasons the Blue Jays brought him in. A big bat. Can he keep it going? We're going to get our first look at Okamoto here today, wearing number 7. Let's go. Stepping in last season in Japan, 69 games. He had a 327 average. So he can hit the long ball. We'll see what he can do here. Hey, Sport, what's going on? Baseball is back. First pitch swinging. He's going to sky this one up behind home plate. That one is going to go into the crowd. Souvenir. for a fan in the house. Career in Japan from 2015 to 2025. He had an .882 on base percentage and like 227 home runs. It was a lot. Here's the 0-1. This one is going to be taken. Going to go to 1-1. Nice pitch, good eye. And that's something I always look at with these big bats is what kind of an eye do they have? Jason, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. This one is going to be chipped over to short, and this is going to be thrown out. So, well, that was a little less than desirable. A little ground out to shortstop, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of him. Dalton Varsho going to come up now with one out. Varsho, another guy who at times had a few big hits last year, but struggled as well. Hey there, Sean. What's going on? Baseball, the great American game. You can't play in the rain. Oh, boy. We had some fun last season during those lengthy rain delays. Yikes. Hey there, Josh. How's it going? We need a nickname for him. Sport, we do. This is going to be hit hard, driven into right field. That's going to drop in. And that's going to be a nice base hit here for Dalton Varsho. Wilson giving up a couple of hits here in the first couple of innings. Blue Jays really haven't been able to capitalize much, but it's okay. We're really just trying to see what kind of wood the Blue Jays are throwing around. It's a good job here. Bryse Wilson struggling a little bit, but no runs have scored. So one down, one on first. Here comes Davis Schneider, the stash. Ball one. A lot of folks want to see Davis Schneider have a big year. In 82 games last year, he had a .234 average. He was somebody, again, talk about going from super hot to super cold. But Schneider, always decent in the field as well. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. So hopefully the redemptions are working. So Redeemed Jays should get it going. There we go. There we go. So 2-0 the count. By the way, for those that just chatting along, you are earning points just by being here. You can do exclamation mark points to see how many you have earned. Ooh, drop into an E. Schneider going to foul that one off. It'll take the Jays a while to figure out who they want. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Schneider is still here. He's still cooking. Here's the 2-1. Schneider going to hit this one solidly to third. Over to second for one, to first in time for two. And it's a double play ball. Boo. We don't want the double play balls. We don't want the double play balls. Blue Jays hitting a couple of them here early. Coming up top of the third, Keaton Anthony. Then back to Justin Crawford and Garcia. So the Blue Jays get a couple of hits. Just can't do it. Another double play. They play in the drought-stricken Florida. They are playing in Florida, Dunedin, Florida. And it is gorgeous. It looks absolutely spot on. When we take a look in Dunedin right now, 79 degrees in sunny, a 9-mile-an-hour wind blowing from left to right. So a beautiful day. 79 is perfect. It's not too hot. It's, you know, a little cool. A beautiful day. No clouds in the sky. I wish I look out my window here. Oh, it's snowing again. It's gray and it's snowing again. So that's awesome. I'd rather be there in 79-degree weather. So pitching substitution, we got another pitching substitution here for the Blue Jays. Tyler Rogers is done. Adam Macko is coming in. Macko gonna make his debut here today. So Macko, let's see what kind of stats we got from Macko. Last year he played In Buffalo, in AAA, 3-8 record with a 5.06 ERA. So he's a career minor leaguer, if you will, to this point. Hasn't really had his chance. So the Blue Jays are going to give him an opportunity here to see what he can do with some of these major leaguers. So no real stats, just a career minor leaguer get an opportunity. Hey, Dave, how's it going? It's a beautiful stadium, really nice neighborhood, great restaurants nearby, and the water is beautiful. Dave, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It does look stunning there. That was the first thing I said when the camera kind of turned on. Is how nice it looked. And the Blue Jays wearing their 50th anniversary patch. 5-0 in the Blue Jay font, and the 0 has the Blue Jay bird logo over top of it. So a nice little patch. First pitch from Mako coming in there for a strike. Wow, he threw that hard. Hey, comebacks, how's it going? Welcome in. Aiden, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. Most snow, no sun here in Hamilton. Yeah, Diamond, you're probably getting the same weather that I'm getting here in Toronto. That one in for a strike, 0-2. Mako really driving the ball here. 94, 96 miles an hour. Good, solid arm. Mateys, yes, spring training. This one inside, it's going to be fouled off. So spring training started yesterday, but this is day one here for the Blue Jays. And let's take a look over the shoulder. In the third end right now, Great Britain is up 2-1 over Canada in the gold medal curling match, but Canada does have the hammer. Taking a long look, here comes Mako. Little curve, this is going to be hit in the right center, and a nice catch here by Nathan Lucas. So very, very nice catch. So coming on, Lucas, one of these guys too. Man, I love him in the field. So reliable. And I think that's one of the things, one of the strong parts for the Blue Jays last year and coming into this year as well, is they have such a confident in just a really solid outfield. Pitch going to be low as Crawford stepping up. Crawford is 1 for 1 so far here today, doubled in the first. Oh, Dave. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Swing, and this is going to be pop foul. Going to go to 1-1. So I like how Mako is throwing right now. He's throwing hard, really hard. So for a minor leaguer coming in, he's pretty impressive. Not a happy Jays fan 2.0. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Great name. Off the bat, it can be fouled again. 1-2 now. 1-2 with 1-0. I don't know, JC. He seems to be throwing pretty good here. Good velocity. 95, 95. He's throwing hard. Here's the 1-2. This is going to be fouled back again. That one, 97. So good velocity. The question is, what does he have on his breaking stuff? How much movement does he have? Florida Park Explorers in the house. What is going on? Welcome in our partner channel, FPE. If you're not following the Florida Park Explorers, you must check them out. Especially if you're a theme park fan. You never know what's going to happen. So Crawford is going to go down. He takes a violation. It's an automatic strike called. So Crawford with a time violation there. Did not get in the batter's box in time. Ruled strike 3. Wow. So Garcia is going to come up. What an odd strikeout for Crawford on a violation. He looks better than Little. Gumdrop, that's amazing. This pitch coming in. 1-1. Can even it up? Oh, no. 2-0. Excuse me. 2-0. My mistake. 2 outs here. I'm impressed with Mako so far. Stepping in. He looks comfortable. He looks confident. He's been throwing good velocity, good movement. 2 outs on the board. This is going to be hit hard and high, and that's going to be a fly out in left field underneath it. And there we go, 3 outs. So he comes in, he gets his 3 and goes down. Coming up here, bottom of the 3rd inning as we move right along, Nathan Lucas, then back up top to Ernie Clement and Andreas Jimenez. Any new? Yes. So Seelks, you're very welcome, by the way. And yes, the robot ump is back. So the human ump, hey Wilds, the human ump is calling the balls and strikes, but they are allowed to challenge. So either the catcher or the batter can challenge. The challenge has to be pretty quick after the pitch. There's no influence from the dugout or any other players. So I think it's the pitcher, the catcher, or the batter, by tapping their head, can challenge, and they'll go to see what the robo ump rules. Now they do get 2 challenges, and so they are limiting it so you don't challenge every single pitch. Wild, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Hey, JP, how's it going? So glad baseball is back. I agree. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. We'll have to see how this robo ump is going to continue to play. Last rock here for Great Britain. I want to see the house. I want to see what's in store here. Canada does have the hammer. Gold medal game. Canada, Great Britain. Good rock coming in. It's a pretty full house. That's going to get past the guard. Going to take out the Canada stone. So Canada's last rock, Great Britain has 1. Not on the button, but it's on the 2nd layer. So Canada with a chance to tie, they're going to have to get by the guard and take out that 1 stone. Gold medal matchup coming in as we're doing a little curling over the shoulder. Big moment here for Canada with in the 3rd end as they need to tie. So we got a pitching change here for the Phillies. McCambley coming in now. Zach McCambley. He's going to come in and face Nathan Lucas. I really should just open another window without having to look over my shoulder. Hey, Snowflake, how's it going? Go Jays, go. He's also AAA. That's right. You're going to get a lot of these AAA players coming in to start it off. First pitch to Lucas. He's going to turn on that one, strike 1. Here's Canada's rock. They're going to knock it out. So Canada actually picks up 2. Oh, Canada picks up 2. They're going to take the lead, or they should take the lead here. Let's wait for the official score to update. That was a good rock, and it is 3-2 Canada. 3-2 Canada. Hammer goes back to Great Britain now. 225-pound righty. Got to stay off those poutines and trim down a little bit. You need an elaborate system of minors. You do. See, Alex, the baseball minor league system is so crazy and so complicated. It is far more complex than any other sport by any means. Takes this one in. Strike 3 call. Nathan Lucas gets rung up. So he goes down. McCambley strikes out Lucas. If you ever need a reason to trash talk, Nathan Lucas struck out by a AAA pitcher. Watching the game, listen, I appreciate it. Snowflake, thank you so much. So that's going to bring Ernie back up. Ernie's 1 for 1. Let off the game with a single. This one going to be outside, ball 1. Nice pitch. Man, McCambley's got some good stuff too. Velocity not as high. 93. That one was down a cutter at 88. Let's see how he delivers this one. In there also for a strike. Good placement there. Good movement and a good job by the catcher. Jose, right now, game started at 105. First game here for the Blue Jays. This is going to be poked foul. Going to go to 1-2. Here to Ernie. I really like that Blue Jays 50 patch. I'm going to have to see if I can order that patch. Poutine, so patriotic. Of course. Listen, I got to cut back on the poutine myself. I'm not going to lie. Hey there, Dylan. What's going on? Welcome in. This one is going to be low, 2-2. So, Dylan, depending on what area you're from, I'm in the Toronto area, so I can watch this on Sportsnet Ontario. So, McCambly versus Clement, 7 pitches thrown by McCambly so far. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of pitchers today. This one in the dirt, full count. Our first full count of the day. So 9 pitches thrown, or 8 pitches thrown right now. It will be 9 in a second. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to walk him. So Ernie gets on base second time today. So 9 pitches thrown, 5 of them strikes from McCambly. Mako for the Blue Jays threw 11 pitches, 8 of them were strikes. So that's pretty good. Hey there, James. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's do it. Let's do it. And so the journey begins. Absolutely, Biggerfoot. It is going to be a journey. That is for sure. Pickoff attempt. That is also our first pickoff attempt of the day. Ernie Clement diving back in. And Ernie's thinking, man, I just had these pants washed. First player to get dirt on the pants. So many firsts here to kick off the season. Jimenez in the hole, 0-1. Takes this one outside, 1-1. So McCambly starting to get a little wild. Jimenez grounded into a double play in the first, so he's picking up right where he left off, hitting into those double plays. Hey, Morgan, the umpire has been okay. The umpire has been A-okay. No complaints yet. This one is going to be pop foul, Jimenez. 1-1 the count goes to here in the bottom of the third inning. 1 down. A Saturday afternoon. Man, I like these jerseys a lot too. I don't know why. The jerseys, for some reason, just look different than last year. The logo looks more... looks like there's more texture to that logo. It's going to be fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Come on, Andreas. Already through the rotation. There you go. Hey, you know who's not back this year? IKF. Hey, the real granny. Blue Jays using a World Series Game 7 lineup. As long as there's no IKF. Poor Isaiah Keener-Falefa, never going to live down that run from third base. This one in there, going to be a ball. Oh, go. No, not yet. Not yet, Gumdrop. Let's hope it stays all season. Let's hope they keep doing it. Let's hope they have a good, healthy year. Man is going to pop this one foul. So, you know, the Blue Jays over time, you know, have traditionally been a long ball hitting team, and that's starting to change. Yes, Vladdy can still go deep, but it's certainly becoming an opportunity where they're becoming more of a small ball team, putting the ball in play, singles and doubles, right? Singles and doubles. And I'm okay with that. Jimenez going to put this one foul again. You definitely have guys who can hit. Like Vladdy, like Springer. By the way, no Springer today yet. We might see him later. Like Okamoto. Guys can hit the home runs. But I think we're going to see more kind of singles and doubles type of strategy. So the Pirates are changing their approach this year. Yeah, and you know, sometimes you have to. You can't always rely on those home run balls. Now, we know Toronto's a good place to hit yard. Jimenez going to hit this one sharply to first, picked up, and they're going to step on the bag. So Jimenez is going to be out at first. It is going to advance the runner. Not enough time to turn two, but they take the force out at first. Going to bring Vladimir Guerrero up. The home opener is going to be epic. Can't wait for the goosebumps. Home openers are always so exciting. I'm curious to see what they're going to have in store for us this year. So Vladdy going to step in here and fake McCambly. Then get home runs. There you go, Diamond. That's right. Singles and doubles, and then go for the home runs. That's how you do it. So Vladdy walked in the first inning, able to get on base. So 2 outs, runner on second. Vladdy getting himself set. This is going to be hit hard. This is driven. Oh, it's not going to carry as much as it looked like off the bat. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. The pop off the bat, I thought, man, that one is going. But it's not going to carry. It's going to drop. So Vladdy flies out. That's going to do it. Wow, look at that ocean. Beautiful day. The beach is packed here in Florida. Coming up top of the fourth, Sosa, Kemp, and De La Cruz. We'll see if we're going to get any more pitching substitutions. But it's here. It is time. Spring training baseball is in the air. Humidity here in Florida is so high, it's weighing the ball down. That's true. That when that humidity builds, it builds and builds and builds, and it does make that air thick. All right. Again, thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who have never streamed with us before, again, welcome in. Welcome to the show. We're going to have a lot of baseball coming up throughout the season, but there's so much sports on tap. Of course, tomorrow morning, gold medal game. We'll have baseball in the afternoon. We're going to get back into our hockey rotation during the evenings because the Blue Jays, for the next considerable amount of time, are going to be all afternoon games as spring training is going to march along. So we will be back to our evening hockey games, and then we'll be picking up some Blue Jays on the weekends as we go through. So we'll be rotating that. Now, as we do get into the start of the regular season, we're going to have the beginning of the baseball season and the end of the hockey season. And for those that have watched with us over the years, you know, come the hockey playoffs, we'll be streaming nightly NHL playoff action. So when there are evenings when the Blue Jays are playing, we'll make sure we throw the Blue Jays scores up, and we'll be keeping you up to date on the Jays scores as we go, but we'll be covering NHL playoffs pretty heavy before we then jump back into baseball. Similarly, how we did baseball playoffs this past year, where we were streaming everyday baseball playoffs and kind of updating on NHL as that season just got going. So a lot of overlap. And of course, if the Raptors make it into the NBA playoffs, we'll be keeping you up to date on the Raptors as well. Dylan, thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. So a lot of sports. We're coming up to the best time of year in another couple of months where we'll have everything in action. All right, so Mako remains in. He's going to be facing Sosa. First pitch is going to be down there for a ball. Andrew dropping those Jays logos in. Let's go Jays. Like it, like it. Here's the 1-0. In there, doesn't get called strike. Going to be 2-0. Still mixing up the velocity, which is super important. That's one of the things from these young pitchers you're really looking at, right? Is how is their velocity going? Can they get up in the high 90s and then drop to the high 80s, that 10-mile-an-hour spread? And how about the control? Going to go to 3-0 here on Sosa. Sosa did fly out in the first. This one in there just misses. And that's going to be a ball 4. So Sosa is going to take his base. Mako with 4 straight balls to start this inning. That isn't really what we would like to see. Hey, JDA, what's going on? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you very much. Blue is Sean. What's up, man? Welcome in. Go Jays, go. Welcome to the show. So here comes Kemp. Mako versus Kemp. Going to swing at the first pitch, fouls that one back. Every time I see his name, Kemp, all I think of is Sean Kemp. And for you basketball fans, if you remember Sean Kemp from back in the day, so awesome. Really a big fan of Sean Kemp. We should get our baseball merch link back up here and running. Here's the 0-1 up high, and even up to 1-1. Let's get our Blue Jay. I haven't even looked to see what new Blue Jay merch is available for us.
Second inning of work for Canadian Adam Mako.
So Mako is Canadian. Always nice to see the Canadian players get a chance to play here on the Blue Jays. Hey, Andrew, yes, 8 a.m. tomorrow. 8 a.m. tomorrow for the gold medal game. It's an early start. So I'll be setting my alarm. We'll be live. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a fantastic game. Do I not have? Where's my Blue Jay link? Oh, I may have to go and I'll have to go and set that up again. My Blue Jay merch link is no more. This is going to be hit hard down the left side. That's going to be foul. So Kemp really jumping on that one. Hey, Michael, how's it going? It's February, not ready for baseball yet. Last season was a fluke for the Jays. They choked in Game 7. Michael, I don't know if you were watching the same series as the rest of the world. I don't think they choked in Game 7. Game 7 was a phenomenal game. I'm ready for baseball yet. I don't think it was a fluke either. Dante, we're watching on Sportsnet. That World Series was absolutely wild, Michael, last year. Both teams had opportunities to win it, and that Game 7 was incredible. Absolutely incredible. This one is going to be hit hard, deep into center field. Lucas running it. Wow, again, this ball just not carrying. Lucas going to make that catch. So Kemp goes down. Runner stays over at first. De La Cruz going to make his way up. Hey, James, what up? Welcome in. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. We appreciate it. What channel is it? Does he? So I'm watching. I don't actually know. What is it? It's like 502 in my area. Sportsnet. Mako throwing hard, 95 miles an hour. That one up high. Going to be ball one on De La Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 1 here today. Marcon is on deck with Moore in the hole. Should they get that far? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1. I'm still crying. Always exciting. Hey, Javante, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Jays. It was so good. I mean, that World Series was the best World Series I've seen in a long time. T. Phillip, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate that. Big strike there. Mako with the fastball. Driving that one through. Hey, Felix, what's up? Jay's back in action. Ball stuck under the mat. Yeah, you know, Rick, there were a lot of questionable situations that took place. Swing and a miss. Got a tip, but that's going to be a strikeout. So Mako picking up a strikeout. Yeah, that's right. Game 7, we did 1 million views. 1 million views. We had combined amongst the different platforms we were streaming on, we had about 40,000 people watching on a variety of different platforms. Game 7 was the most incredible thing I've ever experienced, and I'm glad so many of you were along with us for it because it was crazy. Hey, Oliver, I've been fantastic. Thank you so much. Go Canada, go. Have a great day. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Of course, Toronto-centric. I'm from Toronto, but I'm also realistic. This one in there. Good pitch, first strike. But yeah, Michael, I hope you'll come and spend some time with us so we watch the Blue Jays go far together. So Marchand in here. This one is going to be driven. Again, it gets a little bit of a carry, but not as much as it looks like off the bat. That's going to be caught. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Roseanne, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the community. Alejandro Kirk, Addison Barger, and Kazuma Okamoto coming up here for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 4th inning. They're allowing bars to open for the hockey game. That is right, Canuck. So if you're going to an establishment for 8 a.m. tomorrow and you're planning on having a beverage with breakfast, please be safe and responsible. Mega, that is crazy. Curling's at a commercial right now. No, JDA, I'll have to reset it up. I'll have to go in and reset it up. But that's okay. Beer and wings. More like Frosted Flakes and beer. It's going to be Cheerios and beer tomorrow morning. It's going to be crap. I can't believe people are going to be drinking that early, but it is going to be an absolute brutal game. Hey, B Disney, how's it going? Welcome in. Worried about putting the basket on Santander. So I will tell you, talking about Santander, I will tell you, I'm a little disappointed. You know, it obviously was hurt most last year. When he came in, really did not look like he was able to play. And all offseason, we were waiting for a big update, waiting for something. And then finally, what's the update we get? He undergoes surgery and he's going to be out 5 or 6 months. 5 or 6 months. I don't know. To me, that signing is just looking worse and worse. Will you be doing the bronze game? Rick, I will not be doing the bronze game because that starts right now, actually. Right now, it will be starting off. Mr. Friendly Confines of Exhibition Stadium. So if you can, oh, Michael, yes. Love Exhibition Stadium. Oh my goodness. Listen, don't get me wrong. Sitting on those benches, those bleachers was brutal, and some of the weather was horrible. But that, very much like Maple Leaf Gardens, Exhibition Stadium had such personality. Screwdrivers and eggs with bacon, sausage, home fries and toast. Let's go, right, JDA? Canadian freestyle skier Jared Schmidt is given a yellow card and placed last and eliminated. Wow. Rick, that is crazy. Here comes Alejandro Kirk to lead things off. Kirk swings at the first pitch. It's going to be a strike. I will tell you, Rick, in a lot of our skiers and snowboarders, I've been very disappointed in it. And I know you can't help. If you crash, if you burn out, you fall. But our skiing and snowboarding was supposed to be top notch, and they really have not come through. But hey, I get it. It's not easy. Davinu, how's it going? Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Yeah, Soup King, not a huge fan of Santander. And I wish he's well. I hope his recovery time turns out okay. That's going to be in the dirt. Count goes to 1-2 now on Kirk. Let's see here. Yeah, that Canadian, is it just for certain cities, Birdman? I thought it was Canada wide. Swing and a miss. Kirky's going to go down. So Lazar coming in to pitch, by the way. Max Lazar replaces McCambly, and Lazar comes in picking up a nice strikeout. Hey, Luca, how's it going? I missed this. I'll have to check out the replay. I'll have to take a look. I know one of the skiers in, I don't even remember what event it was, gave an interview where he came out calling the event ridiculous, saying the weather was so bad that this is supposed to be a premier facility and the track was all messed up because of the weather. This went in there for another strike. Wow, Lazar is throwing darts right now. Barger stepping up. He's in the hole 0-1. He did fly out in the first. Addison I have very high expectations for Addison Barger this year. Gonna swing a tip, a deflection, but it's a strike. Hey, KM, how's it going? No Springer today. Hey, Med, thank you for the follow. Maybe we'll see George tomorrow, but no Springer in this one. This one up high, gonna brush him back. Count goes to 2-2. Dono Man, what's going on? Welcome in. Yokai Ferret, hello there, welcome in. Thank you very much. Happy to be here. Here's the 2-2. Barger going to hit this one. Is it going to drop on the run? Sliding catch. Nice haul down. So Barger is gone. That's 2 down for Akamoto coming in. Video for to do Team Canada. They pray. I don't know if I'm going to do a separate video, but we will certainly be live for the game tomorrow morning, despite my team. Thanks, Dono, man. I appreciate that. I saw a game at Maple Leaf Gardens in the 80s. What a great atmosphere. It totally felt like I was in an important building that night. Oh, thanks, Michael. Yeah, take care. Maple Leaf Gardens was awesome. It was just so cool. such a great vibe. Those old stadiums were wild. So Okamoto going to hit this one to third again, and he's going to be thrown out. So he goes 0 for 2 today, and that's going to do it for the Blue Jays. So due up top of the 5th inning for the Phillies, Dylan Moore, Christian Caro, and Keaton Anthony as we're moving right along. Coming up here, top of the 5th inning. Canada's playing U.S. for the gold medal in hockey. That is correct. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. And as I look over my shoulder, give you a little update for the gold medal curling match. It is the 5th end. Canada has the hammer, and right now they are tied 3-3. Great Britain has 2 rocks in the house. Canada has 1 up top. So Great Britain, there's still, what was there, about 4 or 5 rocks to go in the end. Great Britain hoping they can come off and steal 1 or 2 from Canada. But Canada's going to need to put some points on the board. This is close. The Canadian women beat the U.S. women for the bronze earlier this morning. You see ticket prices, Toronto fans getting pushed out of live games. No, I didn't see that. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. John, what's up? That's right. Baseball is back. Yeah, you miss Bo Bichette. You miss Bo already? Yeah, I don't. We'll see as the season goes on, but that whole Bo Bichette scenario, you know, he's kind of going to get the Mitch Marner treatment, I think. 200 plus for 200 level. Wow. Andrew, that is crazy. Disappointed with curling. I thought we were going to sweep all games for gold. Yeah, I'm with you, Diamond. You know, it's a little surprising. But again, as we get a pitching change, CJ Van Eck coming in here for the Blue Jays. Van Eck going to come in. Much like hockey, with curling, a lot of the nations have been improving, where Canada was on top of the curling game for so long, and everybody else is now starting to catch up. See the face when the Yankees hit that home run like game 5 or 6 of the playoffs. I don't know what you're talking about, John. I used to sell ice cream bars at the Gardens. If I didn't want to work, I would watch concerts in the Reds. Oh, Rick, that is so cool. I didn't know that. First pitch is going to be grounded. We got some changes here as well. A lot of defensive substitutions. Okay, here we go. So Jimenez moves to second base. Josh Kazovich comes in as shortstop for Jimenez. CJ Stubbs comes in for Alejandro Kirk. Yondrik Pinago replaces Addison Barger, and Charles McAdoo replaces Kazuma Okamoto. So a lot of defensive changes here for the Blue Jays as we're halfway through this game. So we'll get those substitutions coming in. Kuzumoto, not a good first game here for the Blue Jays. 2 groundouts. Why didn't the Blue Jays sign Tucker? Oh, Tucker, he got paid. The Dodgers pretty much backed the gold trucks up to his house. He got a lot. Marner's goal is almost as good as Henderson's 72. It was definitely a big goal. I mean, it was a great goal. I don't know if I would put it in that same level as Henderson. It was a big goal for sure.
Let's flip it around to the defensive side. You played so many different spots.
So Christian Caro gonna strike out swinging. Von Eck, why are my lights flashing? All kinds of strange things are happening. So there we go with strikeout here for Von Eck. That's going to bring up Anthony. Anthony is 0 for 1 today, and I'm assuming after this half inning, the Phillies will make a bunch of substitutions as well. Let's see. Marner, no, Marner had no interest in staying in Toronto. He made that very clear. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. For those just joining us, welcome in. If you haven't subbed up yet, go ahead and hit that sub for us. Von Eck in there, nice pitch. in there for a strike. Can even it up to 1-1 here on Anthony. So for those that don't know Van Eck, he's 6'1", 198 pounds. Again, a career minor leaguer getting a chance to get some innings in here. Count goes to 2-1. Talking to Ernie Clement right now, and he's just such a natural interview. So here's the 2-1, and that's going to be in there. 2-2. 2 outs, 2-2 count here on Anthony. Van Eck is looking pretty good, actually. Hey, Dave, what's going on? You bet. You bet. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., we will be live. Hey, Pickleball Pat, what's going on? This is going to be hit hard, but foul. Splitting curl. Yeah, that's right. We got curling on over our shoulder. I'm just waiting to, of course, I look over at the replay. So Canada just split some rocks. So it comes down to the last stone. Canada lying 1 in the house right now. But Great Britain has to throw first. So Canada trying to pick up 1 here, if not steal 2. But this should be an easy knockout for Great Britain. So 3-2. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Going to walk him. So Van Eck loses Anthony. Anthony going to make his way to first base. Here's a stone from Great Britain coming in. That is going to be a solid hit. So Great Britain now, oh, that rolled way out to the blue. So Great Britain right now is sitting 2 rocks. Canada needs to put 1 anywhere in the middle to pick up 1 point. But Great Britain going to prevent Canada from scoring any more than 1. Crawford back up. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. First pitch in there for a ball. Yeah, curveball line, crazy. Hey, Jared, what's going on? Welcome in. It was crazy. Swing and a miss. Big cut there. Goes to 1-1. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow morning. I know it's early. We're going to be up and we're going to be ready to go. This is going to be hit hard. Oh! Trying to go up with Katsevich to make an unbelievable catch, and it hits the side of his glove and goes down. Yeah, Cam, Springer was awesome. Springer was so good. What a good job going up, trying to haul this one down. Just taking a couple steps to his right, but couldn't haul it down. Good job to go right back and stay on top of it. So with 2 down now, Phillies with 2 on.
So he had to jump up right there, right out of his glove.
Real good attempt. So here's Garcia with a chance. Phillies with a runner in scoring position here. Looking over the shoulder, checking the runner in on the hands. That's going to be fouled back. So Garcia's 0 for 2 today. He has a pair of flyouts. He needed Matthews to score yesterday with McDonald's breakfast. Onyx, I don't even know if I'm going to get breakfast tomorrow. It's going to be early. I may have to just sleep in my streaming clothes so I can just roll out of bed and come right down to the game. It's going for first pickoff attempts, not in time. Good heads up play.
Swing and miss in there with his pitch repertoire.
Told me to tell you he doesn't have a crush on Hazel. That's funny. Hazel's great. She's so nice. She does a really good job. This is going to be popped foul again. Count goes to 1-2. Still 2 on, 2 outs. Van Eck, 19 pitches, trying to get himself out of a little bit of a jam here. We haven't seen much action going on. Rum and Coke with a coffee chaser. There you go. Here's the pitch. Going to be hammered hard right to third. Scooped up. Little spinorama thrown over to first in time. And the Blue Jays do it. They get out of it. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning, Varsho, Schneider, and Lucas, the 3 up here for the Blue Jays. We'll see what other substitutions that we're going to get. What other substitutions are we going to get? Good game here so far. Nothing doing through 5. Well, going to the bottom of the 5th. Each team with 3 hits right now. But everybody's kind of getting some pokes. We saw Ernie get a nice hit. Jimenez, before he got pulled out, wasn't able to do anything. Kirk got himself a hit. Varsho has himself a hit. Those are your 3 for the Blue Jays. And that hockey player, Mikhail Demeter. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Welcome in. Onyx, that's funny. Have you guys listened? If you go on the Olympic app, you can actually listen to the name pronunciations, and they say it twice. They say it once kind of fast or regular, and then they slow it down to pronounce all the syllables. It is so funny, some of the names, listening to them say it. It is awesome. But kudos to the Olympic group for doing that and having the athletes pronounce their names, because there's some of them that are just so difficult. Hey, Kiwi, how's it going? Finally, baseball season. It does feel too soon. It's hard to believe we're sitting here middle of, well, I guess late February and talking baseball. Hey, Bryce, what's going on? Welcome in. So funny. I was laughing at Gabriel Ladiscong. He's like, Gabriel Ladiscong. Gabriel Ladiscong. It's just so funny to listen to them do it. There's some good ones. It's a little interview with John Schneider, his 5th season as the Blue Jays manager. 303 wins, 257 losses, his career record.
Yeah, I feel like these first games, they either get out to a hot start.
And Schneider looking like he lost a couple pounds. Kiwi, thank you for the heart and for the donut. I appreciate that. First pitch to Varsho is going to be a ball 1. I know, Diamond, it's crazy. It's crazy. Big Red Machine, what's going on? Welcome back. Good to see you. Grayson, thank you for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. 1-1 count now to Varsho. Come on, Varsh. He's 1 for 1 today. I would like to see Varsho get off to a hot start. Hey, Kathleen, welcome in. You heard that one. He was good. Mikko Rantanen's was good as well. Some of the women hockey players were good. You could tell there was like a real perky personality behind saying it.
So things like that.
This one is going to be up 3-1. The count goes to now. Half pipe is canceled due to too much snow coming down. So they canceled the half pipe. Yeah, I know they canceled one of the women's ski events also, but they didn't cancel the men's. That's where the Canadian was really upset. This is going to be hit hard. This is going deep. Varsho goes yard. It's a home run. Varsho, get out of here. First one of the year. Dalton Varsho, home run. 1-0 Blue Jays. Let's go, Varsho. Varsh putting on a show. That was a beaut. That was a nice one. Real nice one. Stepping into this, setting it high and out of there. 1-0 Blue Jays. I'll tell you, first home run of the spring season. My pick would not have been on Varsho. Would not have been on Varsho. Could be a good year. I hope so. Here comes Schneider up. Going to take this one low. Count's going to be 1-on-1 for him very quickly here. 1-on-1 very quick. Varsho with the home run. Aiko, so he did not have a good start. He 2 ground outs. He's been pulled, so Blue Jays pretty much changed their entire infield around. But yeah, his 2 at bats today, both ground outs. So not a good start for Kazuma. Hey, Ivy, how's it going? Welcome in.
Sharing insights and
Johnson is not very perfect. 10 games, 12 innings. Yeah. Hey, Robert, baseball is the snooze fest. Oh, baseball is fun. Baseball is fun. Schneider going to take the walk. He's going to make his way down. But spring training definitely is grapefruitly. Spring training in the early days here definitely is not the excitement that the regular season or baseball brings. Hey, Newfoundland Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks everybody for being here. Kicking it off.
yeah, it's kind of you have success doing something. You have to continue to build on it.
So Lucas, here we got a pinch runner situation. RJ Shrek comes in to replace Davis Schneider. So Schneider comes out of the game.
I think us understanding too kind of the skill sets.
Johnson now pitching towards Nathan Lucas. RJ Shrek. I'm going to claim bragging rights on the home run, Sam, considering it happened as soon as I came in. Absolutely. There you go, Kathleen. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for sure. Hey, Dakota, what's going on? Welcome in. So good to see a lot of you again. It's been a while. Welcome back. Little preseason baseball. 1-0 Blue Jays. Here's a pitch. Going to be hit. Quick throw over to second. There's one across to first. Lucas hits into a double play, and that's going to bring up a couple quick outs. Not what Lucas really wanted to do. Hey, RK, what's going on? You should be calling the men's gold. So, RK, I'm kind of watching it over my shoulder. Canada with a 4-3 lead right now. Here in the sixth end, Canada is up 4-3. Yeah, couldn't miss the first Jays game. Couldn't miss the first Jays game. Tigers are getting smoked 8-2. Wow. Sean, they really are. They really are. Disarm, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Dakota, thank you as well. Hitting that follow button. This is going to be popped out of play. Apparently, a lot of people don't like spring training baseball. Well, the unsubscribe's coming. If you haven't subscribed yet, let's bring that number back up. Make sure you hit that sub on YouTube. Hit that subscribe. It's free. Gold medal game coming up tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun, bright and early. Here's Jimenez. He takes over. It's Leo Jimenez, by the way. Leo Jimenez stepping in here. Fouling off that first one.
Yeah, about a week or so, we're going to lose our whole infield in Turkey. For one, I think it's cool. You know, the event has gotten really popular, and I think it's cool that guys are going to go represent the country.
Let's keep it going, Leo. 296 average in 26 games last year in the minors. 5 o'clock for you, Troy. That's going to be early. Insane. That's okay. That's okay. It says more about you guys than it does us. You've been keeping an eye on, yeah. Hayden, I've been watching a lot of the Olympics. Quite enjoying it. Quite enjoying it a lot. So 3-2 is a count. Full count here to Leo Jimenez. 2 outs on the board. Great Britain with the hammer. So let's see if we can bring this up as well. Jimenez going to hit this one hard, sharply to first, and that is going to do it. The Blue Jays not able to get much going on. Varsho got the home run. That was about it. So the bronze medal game, Finland versus Slovakia, that one has taken place in about 7 minutes time. 7 minutes time. Apparently FanDuel, I can watch the second day Poland Heart Open. Nice. So it is Slovakia in Finland for the men's bronze medal game. That one starts in about 7 minutes, really like 10 minutes time. So they're at commercial break right now. 1-0 Blue Jays. Blue Jays, a nice hot start, but things kind of slowing down as we go to the 6th inning. 1 run on the board. It was a Dalton Varsho home run. 4 hits for the Blue Jays, 3 hits here for the Phillies. But a lot of substitutions going on. Phillies actually haven't really made any other than pitching changes. They haven't made any, so it makes me wonder at this point, they're probably just going to run the rest of the game. The Blue Jays changing almost everybody. Clement is out. Andreas Jimenez is out. Kirk is out. Barger is out. Okamoto is out. And Schneider is out. So most of the starters out. Still a couple hanging in here. Great to see you back doing Blue Jays coverage. Hey, yeah, Newfoundland Dan, thank you. It's been a little while. Always happy to be back. And we got now Nathan Lucas is coming out of this game. So the substitutions continue. Lantigua coming in for him. So they're switching everybody around. And hey, that's A-okay. 6 stones left to go here in the 6th end. Close match between Canada and Great Britain. All right, Van Eck is back on the mound for the Blue Jays, taking on Sosa. First pitch in there for a strike. 21 pitches thrown now for Van Eck. I think he's been doing well. I think the Blue Jay pitchers in general today who we've seen have been doing okay. This is going to be hit over to short, scooped up to first, and it pulled him off the bag, but he applies the tag, and there we go. So Keys is in there for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as Vladdy comes out of this game now. Sean Keys applying the tag. So lots of substitutions everywhere. Plugged in for the season. This one hit hard down the left side. That's going to be foul as Kemp steps in. Kemp is 0 for 2 today. He's in the hole 0-1. Each section of the outfield seating should have a charity in any home run hit. Onyx, that is a genius idea. I love that. I think that's a great idea. Hey, Donald, how's it going? It's going to be popped up. World Series Japanese against Canadians between the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Yeah, Donald, it was crazy, wasn't it? It was crazy. Oh, need a haircut. That's funny. Haircuts all around. Here's the 0-2. That one is going to miss. Count going to go to 1-2. Kemp stays alive. Kemp trying to put it into play here. Trying to get this 1 run back. The Blue Jays have done a nice job so far. This one going to be down low. 2-2 evens it up. Van Eck now up to 26 pitches. For the most part, the Blue Jay pitchers have had 1 inning. A couple of pitchers have had 2. This one drops down, going to bring it to a full count. And that is something we have not had a lot of today. We have not seen a lot of full counts. Hey, Hunters, what's going on? Love your commentary, man. Listen to you, all your streams at work. Thank you very much, Hunter. I appreciate that. I hope work is going okay. This one is going to be outside, so he's going to lose him. So with 1 out, he's going to walk Kemp. So Kemp's going to find an opportunity to get on base. That's going to bring up De La Cruz. La Cruz is 1 for 2 today with a strikeout. Taking a quick look at the house here. Canada sitting 1. Canada's in a good spot here. Great Britain in a little bit of trouble. So another ball thrown. There have been a couple challenges, Hunter. Couple challenges so far. It's been okay. De La Cruz waiting. Pitch comes in. That one is in there for a strike. 1-1, going to even it up. So going to be interesting to see what Great Britain is going to do here. Canada's in great position. Groovy GQ, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. welcome into the channel. This one way inside. Gonna go to 2-1. Van Eck just slow it down a little bit.
Couple of pitches.
That one about 91. So his velocity is sitting in the low 90s, high 80s, 92, 87.
The count to Dale Cruz.
2-1. This one looked pretty good, and it's called a strike. 2-2. So that was a good pitch.
That pitch
Need to get those ones in there.
hit with authority. The gap.
You know, I like that they've limited how many reviews you can request or you can tap for. And they're going to call strike 3 on this one. So Philly is challenging the strike 3 call. So here we go. Talk about automatic, the automatic system. And this is ruled a strike. Just catches the corner. So good call. Call confirmed, strikeout. And Philadelphia is now out of challenges. They've used both of them. So good call, good challenge. But the strikeout remains. So Van Eck picks up his second strikeout of the afternoon. Marchand going to come up now. He's 0 for 2 today as well. This one going to go in there for a strike. So Phillies are no longer able to challenge. So let's hope the umpire gets it right for them.
Necessarily going to be the ones challenged all the time. In spring, you can.
So nice, good rebound. It was a really, really good way to bounce back. And this one not so good as he throws this one down in the dirt. All right, sorry, I'm poking over my shoulder here. Canada's sitting in some decent position. Wow, what is Great Britain going to do? Great Britain has 2 rocks left. Canada has 1. Great Britain does have the hammer. Hey, Kareem, what's going on? Welcome in. We got the Perrier over here. We haven't had to crack it open yet, though. This one is going to be up high. Goes to 2-1 now. 2 outs. Yeah, his control's been okay, JC, but he's starting to get a little bit wild. Has to settle down. Part of that is probably nerves. This one is going to be hit sharply to second. Over to first. Jimenez gets the out. The Blue Jays get her done. Coming up here, bottom of the 6th. Now it's time for all the substitutions. Thank you, by the way, whoever hit that subscribe. I appreciate it. Josh Kasevich, Sean Keys, and CJ Stubbs all due up for the Blue Jays. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, who, and who? So Kasevich, who's coming up first here in the bottom of the 6th, 6'1", 200 pounds. Spent some time with Dunedin and Buffalo in AAA ball last year. We take a look over at Sean Keys. He's 6'2", 232. Played in Vancouver, the NWL last year at the A+ level. And if we go to CJ Stubbs, Stubber, 6'3", 207. He had no stats. Last year he played 1 game for Washington. He had 3 at-bats and did nothing. So very little stats on CJ Stubbs. All right, let's flip over to curling now. Let's see where we sit in here. So 1 rock each. Canada's last stone. Canada is sitting 1. They have a chance to take this Great Britain stone out. If Canada can get a hit and roll here, knock out the Great Britain rock and slide it over, that would be very interesting. It would certainly put them in a predicament, if you will. I wonder if I can. Let me try something here. Whoops. Let's try something. Whoops, what is happening? Here's the throw. They knock out the 1. They get the hit and roll into the 2 spot. All right, so they did exactly what we kind of predicted. So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try something very quickly. I apologize because this is probably going to go a little wonky for a second. So give me one moment while I try and do this. It's going to look a little funny. So let's see if I can. So I'll do this over here. So I'm trying to adjust this on the fly, which is always fun to do. So let's see if we can we bring it up here?
This will be the third year for Keys in the Blue Jays system. Fourth rounder, 2024, Bucknell University of Pennsylvania.
No, okay. So I'm going to work here. I'm going to work. We're going to get it. Oh, you know what? It's like the color scheme is off, which makes it a little difficult to bring up. Darn, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I wonder why it is coming up that way. Very strange.
And so some of the guys that you're seeing sub in today, they're going to get a lot of opportunity, and the organization.
This is hit hard. Keys drives this one up. This is going back, and Keys is going to hit a home run. Keys with a two-man shot, and the Blue Jays going to put some offense on the board here. All right, so I was seeing if we could bring something up on the screen, but unfortunately not the case. All right, Keys going to deliver a two-run home run. Way to go, Blue Jays. Keys absolutely smashed this. Low part of the plate, drives it in. What a shot. Pitched hit, came in for Vladdy Guerrero, and he does where Vladdy normally does. And here comes Stubbs. Stubbs is going to swing at the first pitch, and he's going to hit a liner. So a couple of hits here for the Blue Jays as Philly brings in Nolan Hoffman to pitch. We all know what it's like when you have a Hoffman on the mound. But Hoffman giving up a couple. So the Blue Jays, Sean Keys with a home run. Kasevich, by the way, had a single, which set up that home run. Way to go, Blue Jays. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Let's go. So while we're trying to keep an eye on the curling, the Blue Jays unload here. 3-0. Nobody out. Nobody out as they are still getting it going. All right, so in that last end, Great Britain, even though Canada had a great shot, Great Britain was able to steal two. Great Britain takes the lead 5-4 now. Boy, curling going back and forth. It is close. Very close. Tom Brady's delivered pizza. Keys two-run. Birdman, that was sweet. That was huge. Here comes Panago. He's going to pop it up. Sounds like a white wine. And the ball is dropped. Oh, no. An error by the third baseman, Carson DeMartini. We got Martini dropping a ball from Pinot Grigio. Unbelievable. All right, what am I officiating? Red Bull for breakfast. There, Jamaica Dave's going to do it up. Drops the fly ball. The keys to our heart gumdrop. So funny. You guys are cracking me up. I appreciate it so much. Welcome in, everybody. If you've just joined us here in the sixth inning, Blue Jays, the substitutions picking up some hits, a couple home runs here today. Panago getting an extra life. Found the one-up mushroom as he was waiting for that last ball to be caught, and the ball was dropped. Sure, sounds good. Martini dropped the olive. So funny. Panago wants a timeout. He's going to step out for a little bit. Has to adjust the Velcro on the batting gloves. Super important. Thank you, everybody, hitting those subscribes. 2-2 is the count. Hoffman waiting to deliver. Down low. Going to go to 3-2. Another full count. Full counts. Starting to climb here. Oh, so good. Newbie Man Dan, I tell you, this is the best community. Everybody is so great. Even Onyx. This one is chopped foul again. Fighting this one off. Staying alive. Staying in here. Hey, Yavi, what's going on? Welcome in. Good playing by the Blue Jays. These minor leaguers doing a good job. The pitching staff doing a good job. But that's what you get with early preseason games. Early preseason games. Got a second chance, and he's battling here. Panago, 3-2. Had a dropped fly ball, so able to stay alive. Swing and a miss. He ripped through that one, and he's going to strike out. So he goes down. Nice pitch there by Hoffman. So here comes McAdoo. He comes in for third base, substituting for Okamoto. Okamoto had 2 at-bats today. Both of them were ground outs. Let's see what McAdoo can do. McAdoo is set. Here's the first pitch. He's going to swing at this one. Chops this in the left center. It's going to drop. So McAdoo with a single. McAdoo extends that going in, and Stubbs, I think they forgot Stubbs was on first base. I know I did. Stubbs is going to come around and slide into third, and McAdoo heads up base running. He's going to go into second. Unbelievable. Good play. Now, we're getting a pitch hitter. Riley Triota comes in to replace Dalton Varsho, who had a home run earlier today. Thank you, Birdman. I appreciate that. Love our Toronto teams. Win, lose, or shootout. Because there's no draws anymore. It's got to be a winner in everything. So here comes Tirota, 268 with AAA in Buffalo. He's going to swing and chip that one foul. Count going to go to 0-2. Big inning here for the Blue Jays. Picking up a bunch of hits and a 2-run home run. So let's see what Tirota's got. Timeout, 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 he calls. He's going to step off, get himself reset. There was a tie in football last year, wasn't there? Yeah, I think there was actually, Slayer. I think you're correct. That is something that's super rare. Always, Andrew, always. So Hoffman taking a breath, getting ready. Pitch number 18. That one just missed, but great positioning by the catcher to try and bring that one in front to get that called strike. Just didn't work this time. Riley Tirota getting himself set with a 2-2 count. Pitch number 19. Hoffman looks like a big man. That one outside, but gets called strike 3. Challenged that all day long. He does not. That one looked way outside, and he's going to accept it. Strike 3 call. Again, the catcher bringing that glove inside. We're not even going to get the replay. Not even going to get the replay. Nolan Hoffman, 6'4". He is a big man. He is a big man. I think it was the Bears. I don't remember. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember. I didn't see it. Because they go, what if it's tied? They go to overtime, and if overtime settles nothing at the end of that, it's just they just say, "Hey, we're tied. We're so back." That's right, Luke. That's right, Luke. So Surchak coming in, takes this one in, strike 2 call. 2 quick strikes on him. RJ Shrek played in the minors last season, 105 games, had a 249 average. Respectable. Here's the 0-2, swing and a miss. Gonna strike him out. That's it for the Blue Jays. We go to the 7th inning. So we got some substitutions coming in now for the Phillies. Figueroa, DeMartini, and Reyes due up here in the 7th. Hey, Randy, what's going on? Welcome to the show. So let's look at Figueroa. Lauer Figueroa, 6'1", 200 pounds last year. He was with Pittsburgh, 33 games played. He only had 80 at-bats, the 200 average. Carson DeMartini, 6 feet, 197 pounds. Last year played in the Marlies, played A+ and AA ball. In AA, he had 257 at-bats. And he averaged just over 200 with a 202. And last but not least, Felix Reyes, 6'4", 195 pounds. Last year, also split between 2 teams, some AAA ball, some AA ball. Didn't play a lot in AAA. 23 at-bats, averaging 261. Not bad. In AA, he averaged 335 over 367 at-bats. So we'll watch out for him. But all the substitutions coming in now. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. The Blue Jays 3-0. And again, thank you so much for hitting that like button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, just give it a click. And yeah, if you haven't hit that subscribe, hit that subscribe and join us. Who's going to get the milestone 5,200 that we've been up and down and up and down. It's crazy. Hey, Dickie, how's it going? Who has the runs today? Well, we had a couple big runs, a couple nice runs. Dalton Varsho got it scoring. He had a home run early on. And then in the bottom of the 6th inning, it was Sean Keys who had a 2-run home run. Kasevich was on base. So those are the scoring plays so far. But it was pretty good. 3-0 Blue Jays, 8 hits. Philly, no runs, 3 hits and an error. And we got a pitching substitution for the Blue Jays. Jack Cushing coming in. Cushing, for those that don't know, Cushing is 6'3". This one is going to be fouled back. Goes to 1-1. And he spent last year in AAA ball. Not a strong ERA at 6.67. We'll see what Cushing can do here. Randy joining the rookie squad. Randy, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that very, very much. Helping our channel grow. So Segura coming in here over 33 games with Pittsburgh last year at a 200 average. Cushing ahead 1-2 on the count. Here's the pitch. Almost got him to chase. That was a close one, but he just pulls it back. Just pulls it back. I'm trying to figure out what is on the side of these spring training hats. They're kind of cool. This one is going to be low. Count goes to 3-2 now. I giggled out loud. What did I miss? What did Onyx do? Dirt's on the pants. Pin that message so Sam sees it. Where I'll tell Sam. Onyx, that's the evening stream. That's the evening stream. That's right, Randy. Not today, because I didn't switch everything over. Yeah, Onyx, that's the late night stream. I haven't got the lights set up for that yet. This one down in the dirt. So Leon comes up now as Cushing walked Figueroa. So with one on, Leon steps up now, looking to advance the runner. Cushing getting himself set, swinging a chop at foul. Count goes to 1-1. Thanks, Kathleen. The After Dark.
Stop combination.
This is going to be hit hard. That's going to be grabbed at third, over to second in time for one. Can they turn two? No, that would have been a very, very tough double play, but they got the lead runner.
Pretty good turn. Charles McAdoo.
Heads up play by McAdoo to scoop that right off the base pretty much and turn this one. Wow, McAdoo's got a great arm. Great arm. Flips this one quickly. They tried to turn two, and it was close, but not close enough. Randy, I know, I can't believe it's there already. Gee, everyone will check at 12 a.m. That's funny. Leafs suck. Kevin's just practicing for this week, getting back in fine form. The OnlyFans. Haven't opened that yet. Haven't opened that yet. Still on the fence. There, we got a challenge. We had a challenge. Ball was the call. So Nori coming up. Ball was the call. Let's see what the automated system is going to tell us. And they're going to say it's a strike.
Challenge for the Blue Jays.
So call is overturned. It is going to go to 1-1. So the Blue Jays retain their second challenge. When you challenge a pitch and you win that challenge, you retain your challenge.
This season, I guess there's just this moment. Suspense.
Gotta just say, Kathleen is the best. Technically, it's dark at 8 p.m. Here they going. Pitch runner coming in for the stolen base. Safe, and the Blue Jays are saying, come on, we apply the tag. But a stolen base here with a 2-1 count. Philly going to advance the base runner to remove that double play ball.
Running on the second base side.
You guys crack me up so much.
Stubbs kind of carries him that direction too.
Comes back into peak form.
Trying to apply the tag.
3 ends left on the Golds. Great Britain has the hammer on the final end. Ooh, John, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. 5-5, all tied up. Oh, it's going to be a good one. 3-0 Blue Jays. 3-1 on the count here. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Gonna send it foul, so the count goes to 3-2. Full count here on Nori, the center fielder who came in for relief. No more umpires at home plate. That would be amazing. When it came to that time of day, that would be wild. It would look so weird with no home plate umpire. This one misses. No, he's going to ring him up. Nori throws the bat like he's going to walk, and the umpire rings him up with the strike. 2 outs there. Nice pitch by Cushing. He gets the strikeout. That's going to bring DeMartini up. So 2 outs, runner on second. And Philly has no more challenges. They had 2 challenges. Both were not valid challenges, so they have none remaining. This one down in the dirt, it's going to skip away, and the runner going to advance to third base. So a wild pitch here by Cushing.
There'll be a time for the Blue Jays to really hone in on.
Just settle down, Blue Jays, settle down. Kevin, you're on thin ice. That's funny. Most of our ice here is melted, and I can tell you because all that water is in my basement. That's right. We had a little water issue. Here's the 1-0 in there for a strike. Nice pitch, 1-1. Yeah, yesterday went down to the basement, and all of a sudden you step and the water squishes up. Oh boy, that didn't excite me. Hope none of you have that same situation. DeMartini, even with Cushing, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Real nice play there. Oh, yeah, JDA, we got lots of snow. It's snowing right now, actually. Yeah, Rick, so much fun. We had to move everything from half the basement to the other half of the basement. We got the fans and the dehumidifiers going. This one misses, 2-2. Had the crew come last night to try and dry it out. So much fun. So we'll have the crew come back on Monday and see how much bad news is there. 2-2. This one going to be hammered foul, stays alive. Yeah, Kevin, it is a bad thing. It is a bad thing. Catchers move their mid into the strikes. Yeah, Andrew. I mean, it makes it really tough. Makes it really, really tough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my doorbell camera picked up some shady suspect with a hose trying to pump water into my basement. I'm pretty sure it was Onyx. Here's the 2-2 way outside. Going to go to a full count. Professional sports broadcasters do one sports stamp, does them all like a pro. Hit that like and show him some love. Onyx, thank you so much. Now he's just kissing up after flooding my basement, but I'm just kidding. I appreciate that, Onyx. Thank you so much. Thank you. Swimming pool should be above grade. Dang it, Kevin. I wish somebody would have told me that. Pool party, bring your floaties. Here's the 3-2 full count with 2 outs. DeMartini looking to keep it going, and he's going to foul this one off. So they will keep it alive. Bored in the backyard and wanted to build a pool. I mean, I understand no diving in the shallow end, but this was a little too shallow. An indoor pool for your birthday. Skinny dipping was not fun in that pool. All right, here's the 3-2. He got him. Ring him up, another strikeout. And that's it for the Phillies here in the 7th. We go to the bottom. It's going to be Rafael Lantigua, Leo Jimenez, and Josh Kachevich coming up here for the Blue Jays. Number 93, baseball is back. Yes, indeed. So much fun. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out and having some fun this afternoon. Enjoying the game, enjoying the jokes, enjoying all the fun. We appreciate your support. Hockey fans in the house tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Make sure you get an early to bed. It's an ETB night, early to bed, so everybody can be up bright-eyed and bushy-tails to cheer on Team Canada as they take on the United States for the gold medal. Should be a lot of fun. And then tomorrow afternoon, depending on how much sleep I get tonight, we'll be back for Blue Jay baseball, same time, 1 o'clock. Going to be a lot of fun. Finland is up 1-0 in the bronze. Thank you, Kevin, for that update. I've been keeping my other screen here on curling to see how it's going to go as that one is tied up. But yeah, we'll check into that game throughout. Watching Vladdy Guerrero Jr.'s best postseason plays from last season. Newfoundland Dan, he had some big ones. He certainly did. I'm so much on with Sam. I swear I hear his voice all the time. Gum drop. I love it. I love it. Pitching change. We got a pitching change. Andrew Walling replaces Nolan Hoffman. So Walling going to come in to face Lantigua. Walling, 6'2", 220. Played with 3 teams in the minors. Played for A+, AA, and AAA. Really moved around last year. Lantigua, he's 5'7", 153 pounds. Played some AAA ball last year. The Jays going to get a little bit of a look. Fans doing the 7th inning stretch in Dunedin, Florida. A gorgeous day out there. I'm excited for the Michigan Duke game here in just a few hours. That's going to be a good one. Who are you taking, Slayer? Who are you taking in that one? This one, first pitch, going to be chopped almost like a bunt. Going to pick it up, throw to first. Not in time. So Rafael Lantigua, an infield base hit. Wow, that one was crazy. Duke for sure. That would, JC, that would be my pick. Duke is just so good. They're just always so good. It doesn't matter when they play. Booking a trip to Kokomo. That's where I want to go to get away from it all. This is going to be hit hard as Leo Jimenez steps up and fouls this one away. So nobody out, one on. Michigan roster looks underdeveloped this year. Oh, interesting. Man, I haven't heard Kokomo in so long, Onyx. What a great jam that was. Talk about a summer song. That song just puts a smile on my face whenever we hear it.
Couple of seasons, 3 of them. AAA Buffalo. Here's Leo Jimenez.
Ivor, how's it going? It's probably just slow. Probably just hasn't updated yet. Let me see if I can give it a little kick in the pants to refresh.
About the opportunity to represent his home country. Something he told me he has not been able to do since he was 15 years old.
Let's see if we can give it a refresh here.
Do what you can, but nothing was going to stop him this
Taking this one in. Check swing goes to 2-1. Yeah, looks like the scoreboard is frozen. Looks like it's stuck. So we'll see if we can refresh it here. Oh, well, it looks like the widget is just having some issues. That happens from time to time. 2-2 the count now. 2-2 the count.
Trying to get the players ready for the regular
Let's go, Leo Jimenez.
players that are going to be taking off and competing in the WBC, making sure that they're
Flipping back and forth.
both essentially.
This is going to be hit sharply, and they're not going to have a chance at the double play. They're going to be able to flip it and get one. So fielder's choice, going to advance the runner. So one down, runner on second base. Kasevich coming up now for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 1, and it was Kasevich that got on base last time to set up the 2-run shot, which was pretty good.
Tigua over to scoring position.
See if Josh Kasevich can drive.
So Canada's sitting 1 right now as we're getting towards the end of the 8th end here in the gold medal game.
2 total games and 29 at the AAA level when it looked like he might have a full year at AAA.
This is going to be an interesting end.
How he can do this season.
So Kasevich is set. Here's the pitch down low in the dirt. Not enough to attempt to steal. They're going to say he went around. Pretending to understand what's going on. Onyx, curling is pretty good. Once you figure it out, it is pretty good. And it is tough. It is tough to play. So 1-1 here on Kasevich now. Doesn't go around, but they're going to call him a strike. So it's going to be 1-2 on Big Cass. And you can't teach that. Come on, guys. Let's pick it up. So it looks like part of the widget is working and part of it isn't. Rocks and rings. That's right. It's all about rocks and rings and chores, apparently. Lots of sweeping. Lots of sweeping. So Canada is sitting 2 now. Here's a bouncer up the middle. This is going to advance the runner over to first. Kasevich is going to go down. So with 2 outs, Blue Jays have Lantigua on first base. And that is going to bring back up Keys now, unless they're going to make more substitutions. But Keys is going to come up. Keys had the 2-run home run his last at bat. So let's see what Keys can do. Will the Blue Jays score another? This one in there. Strike 1 called. Nice pitch. Really nice pitch. Sean Keys getting set. The third baseman is way off the line. This one is going to be skied up right around the pitcher's mound. Coming in, going to make the catch. So the Blue Jays are retired here in the 7th. We're going to the 8th. Hey, Brent, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm great. Thank you so much. We're going to the top of the 8th for Paul McIntosh, Brian Rincon, and Felix Reyes. Wonder if Paul McIntosh is related to Olympic Canadian swimmer Summer McIntosh. There's no relation, but I just felt like bringing up Summer McIntosh because it's Olympic season and Summer McIntosh so darn good in the pool. Can't wait for the summer games in LA. Yes, we'll have more time zone fun, but I can't wait to get back in the pool. See what Canada can do. Bring on the Jays, Hoffman. Too bad, Gumdrop, it's too bad we didn't get a Hoffman versus Hoffman battle. That would have been so much fun. Hoffman versus Hoffman. All right, they're down to the last rock. So Canada's last stone right now. Canada's last stone. And Great Britain will have the hammer. Canada, what are they going to do? Canada has to take out this one Great Britain rock. They don't want to leave it there for GB to steal 2. So here it goes. The rock is thrown. Looks like Canada's going to make some good contact. They get past the guard. This one is coming in on target. They take it out. Nice job. So Canada currently sitting 2, but they're on the outer rings. So Great Britain, all they have to do is put it anywhere near the button to take 1. So with a decent shot, Great Britain can take 1 and take a 6-5 lead going into the 9th end. Nobody has been able to really steal much in the gold medal game. Canada went up 1-0. Then Great Britain made it 2-1. Then Canada made it 3-2. Then it was tied 3-3, then 4-3. It's been back and forth, back and forth. At the end of the day, the total is 5-5. It has been crazy. All right, we got another pitching change. Cushing is out. Gage Stanifer is in. Stanifer comes in. Stanifer in 27 games in the minors last year had a decent outing. Stanifer is a big Blue Jays prospect. So we'll have to wait and see how he's going to come through. McIntosh in the minors last year had an average of 259. So it's minors versus minors here in Dunedin. Blue Jays with that 3-0 lead, top of the 8th. This one is going to miss 2-1. So Stanifer is one of these guys we're going to expect to see a little bit of. The weather in my area right now, it's gray. It seems to have stopped snowing, but hang on, this is a sharply hit ball. This is going to go in left field all the way to the wall. So McIntosh is going to be in there with a stand-up double. So stand-up double for McIntosh. So it stopped snowing now. It's still very gray and cloudy, but no snow for the time being. I'm not sure the Raptors' next game. Funny, with all the Olympic stuff, I've totally fallen off of watching the Raptors. I think they play tomorrow afternoon. Raptors tomorrow at 3:30. All right, here comes Rincon, the shortstop, coming in. Nobody out. Runner on second base. Philly looking to get on the scoreboard here. Avery, how's it going? This is the first spring training game of the season. Yes. First Blue Jays outing. Blue Jays play almost every day now at about 1 o'clock Eastern in the afternoon, 1:05. This pitch going to miss just low. Going to go to 1-1. All right, Brent, take it easy. Reyes is set. Chomping on that gum. McIntosh, big lead. Again, down low in the dirt. Count's going to go to 2-1. You know, I'll be honest with you. I thought a little bit more of Stanifer, but that's okay. This is just his first couple throws. Swing and a miss. That was a good pitch. That was a really good pitch. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Baseball is back. It's official. PC is heating the house. Talking. It is. Guys staying warm. Oh, yeah. Heat is working. We're groovy. We're good. But yeah, but these broadcast lights and this computer, it's heating up this house real good. But yeah, no, our heat is good. We were lucky. Just at the end of the summer, we replaced our furnace and our air conditioner. So furnace is working good. Everything is great. This is going to be hit sharply to third, picked up over to first in time. So there's one down, holding the runner over at second base. And I'll be honest, and Rick, thank you for asking. I like it cold. I prefer it cold. The rest of the house, they like it much warmer. So it's always a thermostat battle, up and down, up and down. Piston and Bowls tonight. That's right, Dan, they are. Each team gets 2 challenges through 9 innings. If it goes to extra innings, they get an extra challenge. This one is going to be popped up behind home plate. No chance for it, as that's going to go to the crowd.
Oftentimes, too, it's finding that
So 0-1 call here. And if you do challenge and you are successful in your challenge, you keep your challenge. If you challenge and you are not successful, you lose it. So Philly, they've lost both their challenges. The Blue Jays have 1 left. This one in there, I thought that was a decent pitch, but it's going to be 1-1. So we've seen a couple challenges so far in this game. It's kind of a good system. I like that they've limited it so you're not challenging every single pitch. I have the same here. Wife gets warm, you get cold. This is going to be popped up underneath it. Everybody's calling everybody off. Finally, the catch is made. 2 down, 2 down. Steinhofer is going to keep it going. So runner at second base. So here comes Aaron Escobar. Escobar going to step in here. He's going to get a little substitution action going on. He's going to swing at the first one. And a quick throw from McAdoo over to third, or from third to first in time. And he gets the out. So the Blue Jays get out of it. And they hang on 3-0. So good job there by the Blue Jays. Real nice job by the Blue Jays. They get themselves out of some trouble. So we're going to the top of the 8th, bottom of the 8th inning. Wow, this is really behind. All these widgets slow down, just like it's spring training for the players. Apparently it's spring training for the people inputting all the stuff that's going on. So the widgets starting to crawl a little bit. But Charles McAdoo, he right now, of all the Blue Jays that have come in from the minor leaguers and the substitutions, I've been really impressed with Charles McAdoo. McAdoo's got a great arm, seems to have a good baseball sense about him. Hey, Liam, how's it going? The thing is kind of glitches. It says 2 runners on it. Yeah, it's kind of frozen right now. It's kind of frozen. I'm looking on the official MLB site. All the sites, everything is kind of frozen. So they'll fix it. It'll unglitch itself as it goes. But man, it's frustrating. It is frustrating. But it looks like it's starting to come up. There we go. They're moving it up to Escobar now. And that's the problem. The problem with a lot of these widgets is once they fix it, they can't just hit like live and skip. They got to go through all the events to catch up to where it is because it's all logged. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Blue Jays put on a good show here, day 1 of spring training, taking the lead. Oh, shoot. What I wanted to do was go through all the out-of-town scores, and I didn't do that. So we'll do that at the next commercial break. We'll review all the scores. So as expected, Great Britain taking a lead 6-5 going into the 9th end. Canada. If Canada wants a chance at the gold medal, they're going to have to find a way of picking up 2 or 3 here. They're going to have to take a big lead because Great Britain is going to have the hammer in the last end. So first pitch coming in here as a strike. Stubbs getting the job done. He's looked okay too. This one is going to be called strike, so 1-1. He had a single in the 6th. CJ Stubbs. Great baseball name. Going to hit this one, a 1-hopper. This is going to be grabbed over to first in time. Can't beat it out. So Stubbs is retired. He goes down. Baker, by the way, comes in relief. So Andrew Baker comes in for Walling. So Baker Got a ground ball out. That's going to bring up Panago now. Panago going to step in. Going to look to advance, and I think, is everything caught up now? It's getting close. Here's the pitch. Going to be popped up by Panago. Panago 0 for 1 today. Had an interesting at-bat. Does he have lips tattooed on his neck? Did I see that correctly? That's an interesting tattoo. That's going to be ball 1. In there, just missed. White Sox got bases loaded. This one down low. That's going to be a ball. So 2-1. Gold will be better. Absolutely. Silver isn't bad at all. Listen, silver is still a phenomenal metal to win. He looks like Santander. He does actually a little bit. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. He does. Now that you called that out, I totally see it. Ah. It looks real though. I can't. I was like, first I thought it was a hickey. I'm like, really? And then I look closer. I'm like, he's got lips tattooed on his neck. Gonna line it right to first base. Gonna step on the bag. 2 down now. And here comes my man, third baseman, McAdoo. Charles McAdoo. I like him a lot. He's just in this one game, he's made me a fan. Yes, my dad is that Santander? That's really funny. McAdoo, I'm excited. Here's the first pitch. Going to be low in there for a ball. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm okay. It'll be fun to watch. Especially, you know, coming off an Olympic season. It's going to be good. This is going to be down low again. 2-0 now to McAdoo. Come on, Big Mac. Stubbs is a very good baseball name. Maybe not quite as good of a baseball name as say Zero, but it's still, yeah, Marty, that's awesome. That is awesome. So 3-0 now to McAdoo. Ben, thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. This one down in the dirt again. So 4 pitches. Gonna walk the Mac. So McAdoo makes his way to first. Here comes Chirota. Chirota's 0 for 1 today. Wasn't able to get much done in his earlier at bat. Come on, Chirota. 1 on. Does McAdoo have the speed? Would he try and steal with 2 outs? This one way outside. So ball 1 here. Jay's hanging on to a 3-0 lead. Riley Chirota, and if you're just tuning in, you're like, Sam, I don't recognize a lot of these names. That's because they've pretty much substituted everybody at this point, and that's what you get in the early spring training games. Big cut there by Chirota. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 called. He was going for it. That was a big time rip. Big time rip. The World Baseball Championships Classic. Pickoff attempt at first. McAdoo back in time. McAdoo taking a good lead here as well. 1-1 is the count. Has only become more and more entertaining as the years go on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Be nice if the guy up there would like play swing the bat or move to the other side. Yeah, Slayer, that would be cool. We'll bring up back the 3D renderings later on in the season. They're not available right now for preseason, but we'll look back to bring those up like we did in the end of last year. We'll bring those up once we get into the regular season. So Baker taking a long look. Hey, Liam, to basically have their AAA team out. Pretty much. Some AA. Great Britain missed the shot. No, they didn't. What does it look like? Canada is throwing now. Could this be the opportunity Canada needs? Canada needs to steal 2. Ball 4, another walk. So back-to-back walks. Canada going to have, or Canada. I guess it is kind of like Canada. The Blue Jays 2 on with 2 outs. So Canada sitting 3 right now. Sitting 3, Great Britain. I assume Great Britain's going to try and knock this one out of the middle. And if Canada could end up walking away with 3 here, wow, what an advantage that would give them going into the last end. Oh boy, what is Great Britain going to do here? The rocks are not close enough. There's no opportunity they could go for a takeout of 2 unless they hit that guard to hit the first and then roll it over. But that is a very low probability throw. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Go Jays, go. Calling the Blue Jays game. We're also paying attention to the Great Britain-Canada gold medal curling match that's on right now.
That everything they did started in February.
So the Blue Jays, RJ Shrek struck out in the 6th, coming back up here. 2 outs, 2 on. This one goes low. Very interesting. Great Britain is trying to figure out what to do right now, because they know they're in a very precarious situation. This is going to be hit sharply foul. Brings the count to 1-1. It's Little on the mound for the Phillies. My goodness. Oh, Brandon Little. Oh, Little. I hope he had a good summer. A lot of sunflower seeds being eaten in the dugout right now. This is going to be fouled back again. Going to bring the count to 1-2. With 2 on and some speed, if Shrek can get a good poke here, potential of scoring a run. Shrek getting himself set. Here's a pitch. Hammers this one. Fly ball. This is going deep to the wall, and it's caught at the wall. Caught at the wall. My goodness. So we're going to the top of the 9th inning. Rincon, Peguero, and Leon up here for the Phillies. The Blue Jays taking a 3-0 lead into the top of the 9th. Evie, thank you so much for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. All right, here's Great Britain throwing their last rock. It's coming in. It's curling towards the middle. They're going to try and take Canada's rock out. Is this going to have enough? So a nice shot almost at the button. Ooh, so Canada, what are they going to do here? So the situation, they didn't knock Canada's rock out. They almost froze right against it. So it's going to be a very difficult throw. Canada's not really going to be able to knock that rock out unless they come down and they kind of hit it on an angle. I mean, if they hit this right, Canada has a chance to steal. And they are. They're going to try and chip this on the right. So they got one rock here and the other rock up here. If they can knock this rock out this way without disturbing this rock, essentially the rock that comes down hits their rock and splits it. They can come away with a couple. Here's Canada. Big throw here. Big rock on the way. It's got some speed. It's got some power. If this connects, it's crossing the T line. It's there. They connect. Oh, what a shot by Canada. What a shot. Canada takes 3. Canada takes 3. Oh, what a shot. Wait, why are they only giving 2? Shouldn't that be 3? That should be 3. They had 3 rocks in, not 2. It is 3. Okay. It is 3. 8-6. 8-6. Canada. Wow. Canada up 2. Going to the 10th end. Unreal. Yeah. 8 total rocks. So they got 3 on that last end.
continue this,
Unreal. What a toss by Canada.
whether it's a base hit or even a walk,
All right, let's go. Top of the ninth here for the Blue Jays. Wow, that was amazing.
or it's a ground down.
So Coleman coming in for the Blue Jays. Coleman in versus Rincon, excuse me. He's throwing quick, 92 miles an hour. Count goes to 2-1. He's working fast.
The end all be all to spring training, but little things like that. How do you respond after a base
Kiwi, I hope so. I hope so.
next batter? Those are the little things that
We might stick around after this game just to bring up the last end.
So it's been pretty successful first day for the Blue Jays. What
Maybe we will do that.
my mind goes straight to base running, and a lot of that
Unbelievable back and forth action. This is crazy.
close eye on
Whew.
to the quality of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch in there for a strike.
Whether it's the batters that
3-2, full count now.
the players that
Coleman on Rincon.
the bench, and just being able to have that versatility.
All right, so we'll stick around for the last end of curling
Pretty quick turnaround.
if this inning ends before, and I'll see if I can bring it up on the screen.
Regular season, coaches trying to use pitchers in certain positions and having those
Taking a look, Coleman
like this,
delivers, swing and a miss, strike out.
those different matchups.
There it is, one down, one down. Whew. That was outstanding. I was trying to bring it up before, but it wasn't cooperating.
The sweet strength, throwing back-to-back slider, brings in the heat coming from the left side, working four-seamer side part of the plate.
Are there any specific players, position battles, storylines that really jump out to you?
Really looking forward to watching Okamoto go through this entire spring training. Of course, keeping an eye.
So this pitch coming in, Pagaro coming up, Coleman battling here big time.
Excited to see Bernie Clement and how this continues to hit in a way that I.
This one coming in again. He's just continuing to throw. Goes to 2-1 now. Whoops.
Like Ernie Clement.
Goes to 2-1.
Tanner Coleman with a 2-1, pardon me, outside three.
3-1 now.
We're just seeing how
Uh-oh, I broke it.
through the rest of spring training. Trying to find that balance too, like we talked
Sorry, trying to do this on the fly.
seeing what other players can. Both those. Wow.
Tends to be that maybe you wouldn't always think going into spring, or perhaps some of the articles are being written about it. And he ends up breaking out years back. Really, a couple years before he broke into the big leagues, Addison had a really big.
All right, setting up 3-2's account. Here's the pitch. Swinging to pop this one up in a center field. Underneath it, the catch is made. Very nice catch. Very nice catch. Jays 1 out away. Thank you for hitting that subscribe.
I know we've really hit the WBC nail over the head, but I am really looking forward to that game that the Blue Jays will play against Canada.
So we'll see if we can bring it up. 2 down here in the top of the ninth. The Blue Jays looking to shut down the umpire. What was that?
It's coming off the Olympics.
I don't know what signal that was. The umpire came out kind of pointing to his eyes. That was weird. Here's the pitch. Leon is going to pop that one foul. Dan, you're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in and being here.
Jays pitching in this game.
All of the same hairstyle. Gumdrop, same barber, same barber.
No runs on 4 hits.
Top of the ninth. Hey, Cadallo, how's it going? This one close. Doesn't go. 1-1 is the count now. I had no idea how much New Zealanders love Canadians till I came here. Aw, Kiwi. So, lots of love. Lots of love.
Two, both full.
All right, the last end is underway. Ground ball to short, picked up, kid bobbles it, and they can't get him. So Toronto bobbles the ball. No out. Leon is going to be safe. So Canada, a good start to this end. Already a number of rocks in here. This going to be just a sharply hit ball. They bobbled it. Hey, Seth, how's it going? Bobbled it. Couldn't come up with it.
see trying to get it on the short hop ends up turning into just a little bit.
Here's the pitch. This one is going to be pop foul. So Nori coming up now. Nori going to be in the hole 0-1. Rookie move. Rookie move. So Nori 0-1, 2 outs. Blue Jays with a 3-0 lead. This is going to be foul back again. 0-2. 0-2. So trying to, we'll see. Going to continue to work on getting that curling screen to come up so we can check it out. So 1-2.
Yes.
Gonna have to go back. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. Hey, hi. Yeah, Dodgers, they're gonna have a big year again. Big roster salary means big years. That's gonna be fouled off yet again. Coleman up to 19 pitches now. He's at a Nori 1-2, 2 outs. Looking to put this one away. Thank you, everyone who's hit those subscribes and shared some love today. Thank you, mods. Appreciate it. Coleman delivers. Not going to get the call. Blue Jays want a challenge. Blue Jays challenging it here. If this is a strike 3, it will end the ball game. Let's see what the automated system is going to say. No. Misses. It's going to be a ball. So Toronto now is out of challenges.
That ABS challenge.
So good opportunity. Here's a 2-2. Gonna miss this one outside. Gonna go to full count. 3-2, 2 outs. They are really, really battling hard here. Here it is. He's going to walk him. No, he's going to ring him up. He threw the bat like he was going to walk him, but he strikes out, and the Blue Jays win game number 1. Van Eck is going to get the win. Coleman gets the save, and the Blue Jays do it 3-0. What a game by the Blue Jays. Varsho with the home run to make it 1-0, and then Keys with a home run to score himself, and Josh Kasevich to make it 3-0 Blue Jays, and they shut the door. What a game. The Blue Jays just going off. And all right, we're going to see, try and update this curling screen here, and it doesn't look like we can. It's not populating properly. So we're just going to stick around. We're going to call the end of this curling match as Canada in the gold medal game looking to bring it home. They're in a good spot, the Canadian curlers. In the last end, there's a lot of rocks in this house. It is all jammed up. So I'm trying to find, what channel is it on here? There we go. All right, so we're going to bring bonus coverage. Jays won. Jays with the big win, 3-0, and now Canada curling, going for gold over Great Britain. There's 6 rocks left to go. Canada with a 2-point lead here in the 10th end. Canada strategizing. Great Britain with the red rocks have 2 up top, 1 behind. Canada has 3 yellows kind of in the middle. They're sitting 2 right now. Canada's sitting 2. And lots of rocks still to play. So anything can happen here. This is going to get very interesting, folks. Very interesting. Bonus coverage. Thank you, Rick. Bonus coverage here. Curling action. Gold medal. Curling. Let's go. I wish I had something I could throw up on the screen here real quick. Maybe I'll just put I'll put that score back up here. It's clean. Here it goes. They're sweeping. Canada's sweeping, trying to make this one happen. It's sliding in. This is going to be close. Got to pick it up. They're really going to sandwich here. Nice job. Canada knocking the third one into the inner rings. Holy boy. Holy cow. Canada is really all over them. All right, come on. Give me what I need. Give me what I need. Is it so hard? Is it so hard? This widget just really doesn't want to. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. All right, bonus coverage. We're just going to sit it down here. Canada coming through. Let's go, Canada. Bonus coverage. Curling. Canada trying to put this one home. Look at the house. Look at the house right down here. How crazy it is. It's jammed up. And again, if you're watching over on the talk, I'm sorry, I can't bring it up on that screen. It'll be too small. Here comes Great Britain with their rock. This one is coming down. They're sweeping. It's got good speed. They got to knock some of these Canadian stones out. This is going to be a very tough call. A good throw. It's going to knock 1, 2. They get 1 out to the outer rings, but Canada's still sitting 2 in here. Oh, this is getting very interesting right now. Canada, thank you, Joshua, for hitting that follow. Canada sitting 2. They were sitting 3. Great Britain able to knock one of them out. A couple of guards in front. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Watching with your son all throughout. 2-0 Finns over Slovakia. Rick, that was my assumption, is that Finland would take that one. I figured they would win that one for sure. All right, we're down to the last 4 rocks. Canada about to throw. It all comes down to these next few minutes. That's right. Can't believe spring training is already here. Here we go. Canada delivers. A little bit of power here, a little bit of speed. This is a heavy stone. This is very heavy. They're going to knock 1. They take one of their own out. So Canada knocks a couple out. Hey, not happy. How's it going? Welcome in. Very interesting the way they broke up the house there. We'll see it update in a moment. Knocking a couple of rocks out. 2 Canada stones go out. A couple Great Britain stones go out. 3 Great Britain stones go out. So that's going to clean it up. Great Britain has 1 in. Canada's sitting 2 right now. Great Britain has 2 stones here to go. Canada has 1. Canada has a 2-shot lead. Great Britain needs to find a way of getting 2. And I think what they might do is shoot for that first guard to try and knock their stone back into the house to knock the other off. Go yellow-red. This is going to be an interesting one here. Very interesting play. Let's see what Great Britain does. Time is running down. There's only a minute left for Great Britain to decide their shots. Canada has 57 seconds left. So there is almost like a shot clock for the whole game that starts and counts down for you to throw. So Great Britain, here comes their shot. 10th end with strength. This is coming in a little hot. Here we go. And they take out the 2 Canadian rocks. Oh, goodness. And just like that, Great Britain is lying too. Oh, how the tides have turned. So Great Britain takes out 2 Canadian stones. Good job. So Canada now They have to take out these 2 rocks, or we could be going to extra innings here. We could be going to extra ends. What an excellent shot. You'll see just over to the side down here. Wow. Cadalo, thank you for those gifts. So Canada needs to knock these out, needs to knock both of them out. Cannot afford to leave these stones here. Canada with 8 seconds left on their counter. Here it comes. This is going to be a hot throw. Going to need a combination. Here it comes. 1, 2. Roll, roll, roll. Yes. Canada. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good shot. Great shot here by Brad Jacobs, the skip for Team Canada. What a shot. So now Great Britain is going to try and hammer. Got to plow these 2 out. They got to figure out a way of stealing 2 here. Here comes the shot. It all comes down to this. Trying to send it to extras. Here comes the power. Combination. No! They can't do it! Canada wins gold! Canada wins gold! Canada! Wow, in the 10th end, they come away with it. And they take it down, a gold medal for Canada in curling. Unbelievable. What a performance. What a performance by both of these teams in the gold medal matchup. This was unbelievable. And a great shot to take it home. Canada steals 1 to win it 9-6. Congratulations, Canada. That was outstanding. All right, folks, there is your bonus coverage. Thank you for watching, mods. Thank you so much for everything. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Triton, for the super chat, and Randy for becoming a channel member. We will be live 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Gold medal game, Canada, United States. It's going to be so much fun. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Go Canada, go. Go Blue Jays, go. We'll see you then. Take care.